Hey, I'm seeing your stream scene transition.
Yeah, it's
Very
cute.
nice. Very
Hello.
snazzy.
Hello, everyone. I'm ready for my cat nap, so it's time for the cat's pajamas. The second episode already, huh? Look at how much time flies. Joining me today is the woman blessed by the muses with a delicate hand and an eye for artistic masterpieces. The rabbit beckoning you to follow her for a wild adventure. The internet darling under the craziest misnomer I have ever heard. And of course, my most wonderful VTuber mama. It's Talentless Human. Hello.
Hello, everyone. What a crazy intro. You
Yeah,
really went
yeah,
crazy with that one.
yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'm Talentless Human. Of course, you can call me Tal. I am a Alice in Wonderland themed bunny girl VTuber and artist. If you ever want to join my streams, I stream every day. There's like a 50% chance of me streaming
Yeah.
every day. 6 a.m. Eastern time. I stream for about an hour. I do it right before work, so I have like a hard cutoff. You can't force me to stay for too long. I have very chill vibes. Very rarely will you see me have a very loud, goofy time, but sometimes I have friends over, so that's very sweet. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
Other than that, other than advertising my streams, I have a Patreon if you're interested in NSFW content, and that's it. It's $1. It's $1, guys.
Yeah, yeah. You can get in there for pretty cheap. Oh boy. It's so nice having you, though. It's been an absolute delight. We haven't really had many chances to collab yet. I think the last time we did anything was Deltarune, I think.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's no fault of our own.
Unfortunately, timing and the like.
I hate to break it to you, but we are adults with lives.
Yeah. Well, not as much me anymore, I'm afraid. My schedule, my availability is checks my watch always.
Nice. Timing my beloved.
The killer of all Dungeons and Dragons campaigns.
That's true.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, but I do think that your system of streaming is really interesting. The rather than like guaranteeing scheduled times, it's a 50% chance. I think that's
It
neat. It means that
Yeah, it helps with like because people always feel bad when they miss a stream. So it helps with like letting people know that there might be a stream today,
mhm, mhm.
but also not feeling too bad if you miss it because there might also not be a stream today.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. People will like keep their eyes out without not necessarily being disappointed if there's like a cancellation.
Hmm.
I think that works out pretty well. I actually stole the format from you during a time period
I
where I was a little
noticed
sick. Yeah, just during a time
I
period where I
noticed
was a little sick.
I noticed Lila also did that. They added that to some of their schedules before. Little like
Yeah, yeah,
50%
yeah.
chance of stream. I like it. My original idea, and I know I've mentioned this before, my original idea for a fun stream schedule idea is like a
Mhm.
weather report. I'm not weather themed. I'm an Alice in Wonderland themed VTuber, so I wasn't gonna take it. But if anyone else wants to put that out there, I think it's got some feet, you know.
I think back when Kason was Coco, I remember that Coco had been doing some like good morning reports, and those were all like, ooh, basic daily news for the day, and oh, we're gonna look through my tag and see what has happened with my community the
Aw.
past. It was really cute. That was actually that specific style of stream was actually one of the inspirations for Cat's Pajamas for me. I'm like, oh, I would love to do a little news style
Are you trying to
thing.
tell me your inspiration is not Jimmy Fallon?
No, God, no! I hate Jimmy Fallon. If anyone, I would want Stephen Colbert as my recommendation.
All the many late night Jimmys out there.
Yeah, yeah. But while we're here, I'd like to greet everybody who's shown up so far. I'd like to say hello to T. Hello to Egg. Hi, Egg. Egg is another one of Tal's babies, VTuber model babies. And we also have, let's see here, we have Clover. Hi, Clover. How are you? And Aaron, my darling dearest Aaron. Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the Catalites. I hope you enjoy your stay. Oh, and since Aaron's here, I'd like to promote something real quick at the top of the stream before we start getting our hands into some fun stories. Aaron was so kind as to make me a proper logo for the cat's pajamas. I'm only like having it here for like the introductions, but eventually I would like to get a little custom screen transition for it. So I've been looking
Very
forward to that
cute.
as well. Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah.
looks great.
That
I
way it
love it.
won't. That way it won't like block chat. Hey, Portal! Colbert could become a VTuber now after the show. I think Colbert should be a VTuber. I think
Hey,
he'd fit
welcome to
right
Stream
in.
Portal.
Oh boy.
The
Hi,
guys I
Mom!
know.
Oh man. All right. So I've had the chance of knowing you for quite some time now, and one of the absolute delights to me was actually getting to hang out with you in February and go to your wedding. That was such a
Yes.
sweet time. And oh my god, the weather was beautiful. It had snowed recently, so everything was blanketed in white.
Yes, that was very nice for the photos, having a little bit of
Yeah.
snow. Because guess what? The wedding was snow themed.
Yeah, it worked out.
So it was pretty convenient.
For sure. But like one thing that I haven't really gotten to fully know, even after having been able to attend, is I don't really know how you and your now husband had the chance to meet. So I'd really like to know a little bit about that if you're willing.
Of course. So the story starts, I think it's August 27th or 23rd. Actually, so the wedding that we had was
Yeah.
just a big ceremony. We'd actually gotten officially married in August the year before, because that was actually the first time we had technically, quote unquote, met in a way, because
Oh.
that was the start of the fall semester of that year. I think it was 2021. And he was a graduate teaching assistant, so he was a GTA of the class I was taking. And in my school, in some classes, GTAs, in addition to like your 2 blocks of class within the week, there's like a third block, which is just like an auxiliary class where you kind of review the things that you learned.
Oh, like a free
In
period.
Yes, kind of. I mean, we were still given like a mini lecture that was a review of things that we had learned with the lectures with the actual professor, and then like a small worksheet or whatever. So it was basically like a review period, and the GTAs would be the ones doing the lecture as opposed to the actual professor.
Oh, okay.
And so my to-be husband, my to-be husband was the GTA for the class I was taking. So it's 2021, so we're not going to school right now. We are at home,
Of course.
in our on the computer.
Naturally.
Naturally. So logging into class, GTA starts speaking. He sounds nice. Actually, the first thing I do, because of course I'm like attending class on whatever Zoom or something, and then I've got Discord on the side chatting with friends, right? First thing I do when I hear his voice is go, "Oh, my GTA sounds kind of cute."
I can understand. Aaron's voice has always been a calming force for me.
So that's like the start. That's the start of the semester. The rest of the semester is like I'm not gonna say unremarkable because I laid it on pretty thick throughout the semester. We would have our classes. But like before he would do a lecture, he would spend like 10, 15 minutes just like chatting with the classmates. And we all really liked him. And he would just, talk about this and that, food, Pokemon, whatever. And he was very funny, so I was endeared by that. But I was laying it on thick in the sense of like the lesson was like him,
Yeah.
no camera or anything, but his voice, he was the only one talking, and like a PowerPoint slide, and the rest of the students, we were just talking in like the chat room. We didn't have our cameras on or anything.
Of course.
And so in the way I say I'm laying on thick, I dropped a few heart emojis in chat.
Oh my
in front
god!
of the whole class.
In front of God and everyone!
In front of the whole class. But other than that, pretty tame,
Yeah.
pretty tame. After the lecture, that was a quick review of what the professor's lectures were. We would break into small groups where we would then turn our microphones on and talk to the other classmates to work on a worksheet or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So and then the GTA would go from group to group, making sure that answers or questions are answered or whatever.
Yeah.
And can't remember if I did this in like the first few classes, like in the first half of the semester or not. But by the end of the semester, for sure, I was like quickly talking to my classmates, being like, "Damn, the GTA is really cute. Do you think I have a shot?"
This is like surprisingly forward of you too. Have you had experience in romance before then?
I've actually never been in a proper relationship beforehand. I've been on like maybe a few dates. I've always been the person doing things first. I've always asked someone out first. I've always
Yeah.
confessed first. But nothing has ever been a proper relationship. There might have been something in middle school online with some random internet dude that lasted like maybe a month. I don't remember much, but no real relationship before this one. And just like Chi Chi from Dragon Ball Z, no, not Dragon Ball Z, just Dragon Ball, I married, and also my mom.
Oh,
Just like Chi Chi and my mom, I married my first boyfriend.
that's very cute. But how did you two start dating though?
Yeah, so end of the semester. End of the semester. Um we all think that he's, older than us because he's a graduate a student and we're
Yes,
all
of
undergrads,
course.
right? We have no idea how old he is. He very subtly drops. We all kind of make jokes about him because we all think he's old. So he suddenly drops that he's probably not he's probably not even like 2 years older than us. So he reveals that he's only a
Impressive.
year older than me. And then he leaves my little group call with the other classmates that we broke off into. He leaves, and I've turned to all the other students, and I'm like, oh my God, he's only a year older than me. I should shoot my shot. So the semester ends, and I shoot him an email. And the email title, well, the email contents, it's just, thank you for such a great semester. And then I post a little in joke that he made throughout the semester. But the email title was "Hey" with a heart emoji.
Oh, that's adorable.
um,
Genuinely
but
impressive. Like, I it took me like 6 months to confess to Aaron. I was like really pathetic about it.
aw.
Your
See,
ability
that
to
just
be.
means that you're pure-hearted. Me, I'm jaded, and I'll just shoot my shot wherever I want.
But I think that's admirable in its own way.
Absolutely. I mean, there's no reason not to try. I mean, I think there's so many lost opportunities if you don't, right?
Yeah, of course. You miss every shot you don't take, as they say.
Exactly. So I send the email. We chat for a little bit, and then I'm like, if it's convenient, you can contact me on Discord or my phone number. So I drop it in the email, and then we start talking over Discord. And then things very quickly devolve now that we're not under the eyes of the school, right? And we know, and this was after the semester ended, so there wasn't any like big fears at the time. So no big fears. But after we got on Discord, we quickly started talking about how our interest for each other. And then we planned a date for December 22nd, which about 3 years later would be the same date that he proposes to me.
Oh, that's so cute. That's
um,
extremely thoughtful.
Actually, we like plan the dates so we can remember the least amount of dates as possible.
Who was it? There was like I know it wasn't just you, but there was like somebody else that I met who I think there's somebody I know who confessed to somebody on their birthday. So
Aw.
it was just their birthday was their anniversary or something like that.
Julia, am I allowed to send links into your chat?
Oh yes, of course. By all means, I don't have a bot that
Someone
stops that.
perfect. Maddie Lena said that both your PJs are so cute. I wanted to
Yeah.
shout out where I got mine. So here's an Etsy link to where I purchased my
Oh yeah.
my PJ, this comfy beanbag outfit. I wanted to also mention, I had to, if you are interested in this model, of course you can buy it. It's like, I don't know, $10. But I had to color a couple of things, and the model is not cut for coloring. So usually when you rig a model, you separate like the hands from the clothes assets like separately.
Yes.
This model did not do that. It's like one drawing for the whole hand and sleeve, and then it's cut up. So I don't know if I don't think it's against TOS because it wasn't mentioned anywhere. And I mean, the Etsy page said that you can recolor it. But I had to modify the texture atlas directly in order to get the colors that I wanted.
Oh, I see.
So just a little warning in case you wanted to purchase this same asset that I'm using. I'm actually not using, this asset comes with like a big giant pillow behind me.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to hide the very nice background that Chula has.
Oh, that's right. I don't think I've ever posted the access to my model, which was much easier to modify. Obviously with like my skin tone, almost every single pre-made asset is made for VTubers who are super pale. So, this was quite easy to modify. Let me grab that asset. Ooh, thanks Cloudflare, you're slowing me down. I didn't think to grab a link beforehand. Okay. Feel free to continue while you're working on that, though. While I'm trying to grab this in particular.
I just took a little sip.
Oh yeah, super fair. Right, we both have wine today. Delicious.
Have to bring it up again because out of context, there was a legless VTuber joke made on the last PJ stream.
Yeah, you want to see it? You want to see it?
Yeah, sure.
Hang on. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, my nubs.
Yeah, and this has become like a recurring gag ever since I've played Scribble Knots, I think. Scribble Knots, where there was a woman who was tired of standing, so instead of doing a normal thing like giving her a chair, I removed her legs.
Oh.
And ever since, legless has just kind of been a gag with us.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness you got rid of her standing problem.
This is not even my only model with that is entirely legless. I also have a ping tuber like that. Okay.
Speaking of legs, I modified this model to have little shorts because I thought it showed the whole leg, which I thought was a little risque. But in the process of modifying the texture atlas, I went ahead and gave myself little biker shorts as well.
Come on.
So exchange discords. We start our first date, December 22nd. It's an ice skating date. It's the middle of winter, of course. We do a nice ice skating date. He's never ice skated before. If he has, he's not very confident about it. And I flex on him. I skate backwards. I'm not like a professional skater or anything, but I did it a lot as a kid. And I picked it up very quickly. It had been a long time since I did ice skate, but it came back very quickly and very easily. And I was able to, skate circles around him, and he was scared. And after, we skated for a few hours and the rink was about to close, we headed out, but we didn't want to leave. We didn't want to part ways quite yet. So we caught a movie. We drove over maybe like 10 minutes and there is a movie theater, and we watched Guillermo del Toro's Nightmare Alley. Not a particularly romantic movie, but we got to hang out. When we entered the theater, it was actually filled with old people. And I learned later on that it is a pre-existing old movie that Guillermo del Toro remade, similar to Frankenstein. I actually just recently watched Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein as well. So very cool movie. Highly recommend. I wanted to also mention when my partner came to pick me up for the date, my parents didn't say anything. They didn't say anything to my face at the time. Later they would mention that he looks very young, and he. I mean, I think it's a step up. The first time that a guy picked me up at my
Yeah, yeah.
house, um, and later my mom had commentary. She did not have nice things to say, so this is a very significant step up from that.
That's an improvement for sure.
I think maybe she was upset because
Yeah.
growing up, my parents, classic. I don't know if you know this. I'm Chinese, but my parents did not like the idea of me dating. Um, so they were like harsh, no dating as a kid, obviously.
I feel
And
like that's
then
a common.
and then I got into college, and now I'm older, and they're like, why haven't you dated at all? Why are there no prospects for
Of
my children yet?
course. Of course.
um,
Where are
so
the
they were very
grandbabies
relieved.
at?
Yeah, so I'm thinking, at this point, my mom especially was like trying not to say anything bad, but date went very well. We were very into each other, feeling very strongly about each other. Things moved so fast, I think, in terms of like our affection for each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Previously, I've never been in a relationship before. And I would have friends who start dating people, and they're like starting to like essentially live and move in with their partner. And I felt like so strangely about that. I'm like, "Oh, you're just living like with their family, like their mom, like they used to hang out with their mom in their house."
Oh my god.
Like that always felt so strange to me, and then suddenly I'm like spending every weekend with him, and now I'm suddenly like I'm every time I as soon as I get out of school, I like drive over to his place, which is like 40 minutes to an hour away. And then I
That's
would
so
spend
cute.
X amount of days over there, and then slowly I would start having like clothes I keep at his place, and it just felt like it immediately so natural, like
Yeah.
what seemed so strange to me beforehand, not being never being in a relationship before,
Mm-hmm.
suddenly becoming the thing that I do as well.
Oh, that's
um
extremely sweet. I'm glad it's went so well, you know? And he seemed like
and his
such a nice guy.
oh yes, he's I don't have enough words. He's
At the very least, his taste in friends is really funny.
oh my god, his friends are hilarious.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
um yeah, the person that officiated our wedding, who is
Mm-hmm.
just a friend of his, because we didn't need a real officiate. He was the funniest. I mean, not to skip ahead in the story or anything, but this guy,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
this guy, he would get every old person on the dance floor, and he would yap everyone up. He's just the nicest guy. I mean, I love him. I love his friends, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, they seem sweet. I'm really glad. I'm so happy for you.
Thank
Oh,
you, and I'm happy for you too. Of course,
thank
your
you.
relationship is so sweet. I
Yeah.
love, I love
Where
see. I have this. I'm obviously I'm not gonna show this on stream, but the photo from the wedding is
Yeah,
just
no.
so peak.
There's a picture of me sitting on Aaron's lap specifically, where he's like he has his head pressed to my back and is hugging me tightly, and I'm just over like spilling the tea. Like my back is turned spilling the tea to my friends.
uh,
Oh
the
my god.
expression. I think
It
it's
was
just
so
so good.
it's really precious. Ugh, God, I wish I could show it, but I'm not gonna. I must retain my faceless nature.
No, our anime face nature.
Yeah, the anime face nature.
Yes, yes. We are all anime girls.
I feel like so much more comfortable being on the internet like this. I'm not gonna lie.
No, absolutely, I agree. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. This is not part of the story, but I think
Mhm.
it's one of the questions we have later on, um, about like the development of my Sona. I'm just very happy with how it is now, and I'm
I
excited to
love
do
it.
more with it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, it's been a nice progress too.
hmm
Oh, but how did wedding planning go?
Wedding planning was a big, I mean, I mean, like, it's like the typical like wedding planning, right? Except
Yes,
I don't care
yes.
as much as like other people involved. Um, you know,
Oh, so you weren't
my
a
part.
bridezilla or anything.
Yeah, exactly. My partner and I, we had our little wedding, right? We had our official like marriage,
Mm-hmm.
not ceremony, but like we got officially married, and we were like cool with that. All I wanted was photos. I just wanted like cute wedding photos.
Things you can
But
frame, keep forever.
my mother-in-law, uh, she's got a lot of adjectives. She's got I don't like I
I can
it's she's
relate.
wonderful. She's wonderful and I wouldn't change her, but she's
Mm-hmm.
got a lot of adjectives. She has a lot of strong opinions. Um and I was cool with like a, you know, whatever wedding,
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
My parents are also very hands off. My parents did not have a wedding. They just got married
Oh.
like we did when they came to America. And uh, I'm probably also the only child of theirs that they're going to get married. My mother in
Oh.
law, her only child is my husband.
Mm-hmm.
So she wasn't gonna make this wedding. She wasn't gonna let this wedding
Yeah.
be small. She wasn't gonna let it be. I mean, she always stepped in and said that this wedding, like this is your
Uh
wedding,
huh.
and you know, don't. It's not my wedding.
Yeah, yeah.
You. I won't make any decisions for you. I
Yeah.
won't make you do anything or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I like made or tried to make a decision, she would like try to she would like she would try to be like, "Oh, are you sure?" like but what think about this aspect of that idea that you've just proposed? Like, okay,
Oh man.
like I appreciate obviously that she cares a lot and she wants me to think through every decision, but I didn't care about the planning that much. I just wanted to be over. I just wanted to make a decision so we can go make progress and move forward. And she was like, but have you thought about this part of it? like
Yeah.
um and I recognize her perspective, which is that she just can't help giving advice, but
Mm.
I just want things to happen. Like I want it so badly. I
Yeah.
think, you know uh I'm, not a bridezilla. I would not consider her, a mother-in-law zilla or whatever.
I don't know what the term is for that, but I know it's a trope. Or not a
I
trope,
know
but a
it's a trope
common
too.
experience.
You wanna know why I know it's a trope? It's because she started showing me, or she started talking to me about like not
I
TikToks, but like Facebook Reels or something, that she would start getting of stories about like brides having to mitigate their mothers or mothers-in-laws. She would tell me like brides would go to the bakery and tell the
Oh,
bakery a password so that if the bakery gets a call from the mother asking for some change, that the mother would have to enter the password before making any changes.
oh my god.
So these are all things that she's told me. Like I wouldn't have known these
That's
things, but
that's insane.
so
That's
clearly the
more
trope is there.
more than I would have
um,
expected.
but yeah, she had lots of opinions. She was very picky about things.
Yeah.
I was very happy. There's lots of things about the wedding planning.
Yeah.
Um, I felt like I went into it with an idea, um, and then things changed. The biggest thing that comes to mind is I went into dress shopping. I knew what I wanted. I wanted to be kind of like my VTuber model, which was it had long sleeves with
Yeah.
frills at
Yeah.
the end, and it had a nice corset to show off a nice hourglass figure, and I want a nice like bell shaped dress. It was
Mm-hmm.
and maybe like a heart shaped collar.
Corset dresses are so
Um,
pretty.
oh my gosh, yeah. And
You
I
looked
that's what I went.
gorgeous.
Thank you, and I can thank that all to my bridesmaid or maid of honor, um, because I went into the whatever it's called, the tailor,
Yeah.
the bridal dress shop,
Yeah.
with this idea in mind. And, I had a few friends with me. My mother-in-law and my mother were there. And I was like, this is what I want. Go forth and search for that dress. Um,
Yeah.
and they all picked out a few dresses. I picked out a few dresses, but my best friend, who was my bridesmaid, she picked out a dress. She was like, "Oh, this one looks sweet. I know it's not what you want, but I want to see you try it on." And when we got to trying on that dress, I was like, "Oh my God, this one feels like immediately so much better than all of the other dresses I tried on." And it wasn't like anything I had before, and it was very elegant and it was very cute and and I was putting on the dress, and the stylist was there, and I was like, you know what would make this even better if it had a big stupid bow in the back. And the stylist was like, don't worry, I got you. And she came out with a big stupid bow that we pinned onto the back. And
Oh,
that was and that
I
was my
I hear that like when you know you're in the right dress, you like a lot of people will like cry.
it was wonderful. Um
Oh, I'm glad that worked out so well for you.
It was, yeah, in the end, when I went into all of the wedding planning stuff and having this big stupid wedding,
Yeah.
I was like, man, I'm not looking forward to it. And I'm going to be so tired on the day. Generally speaking, I don't know if people know this, I'm pretty, I don't want to say antisocial, but I get pretty tired pretty quickly.
That's
Um,
fair though.
the day of, though, went by pretty quickly. And, it was over before I knew it. And I don't regret having it. And I think
Yeah.
that's more that I could ask for, really.
It
Is
was
that I didn't look back on it thinking it was so tiring, but rather that I look back on it thinking, yeah, you know what, it was worth.
it was fantastically planned, but I have to say I think my favorite story from the entire wedding is that when we went in, there was a sink in the bathroom that was perfectly normal, and when we left, it was shattered to pieces. And we
Yeah, I
don't
don't know.
we don't know what happened, who did
I
that,
don't know what
how it
happened.
ended up that way.
What happened with that? I have no idea.
For all we know,
I
it
don't
could
know
have
if it
been
was related
stabbed.
to us.
They let that sink in pieces. Yeah, I think after your walk away where we threw the snow at you, we went back into the bathroom one more time before we left, and the entire thing
Yeah.
had been wrapped in tarps.
Yeah, I saw because right before I left, I went to the bathroom because I'd been at the chair the whole time. Oh
Oh,
my goodness.
I think I actually have a picture on my phone somewhere of the broken sink, but like
It
I'd
was
have to go
nuts.
hunting. Oh
Other
man.
fun notes about the wedding. I have so one thing I'm really happy about is because it's snow themed and whatever. I got these nice white like shawls, like these white fluffy shawls for my bridesmaids, and I got little brooches for all of them, and I also got little brooches for all of the groomsmen. So in
Oh.
addition to the groomsmen's little boutonniere, we have a little brooch. All of them are snowflakes. Each snowflake is
Oh.
unique. I thought that was so cute. Because I got all of the bridesmaids fluffy shawls. Some of them came with like a free brooch, but those were matching. I wanted all the bridesmaids to have
Yeah,
unique
yeah.
brooches. So there are three of them, and I have, or maybe four of them. So I have my mother-in-law, my stepmother-in-law,
Yeah, yeah.
and my mother. So I was like, oh, good, I can give it to all three of them, and it would be nice and cute and matching. Um,
Uh-huh.
Out of nowhere, my auntie steals it. My auntie
Hello?
just takes it and puts it on. And
Hello?
my cousin is like, Mom, you can't do that. That's for the moms. And my auntie is like, but I want it. I wasn't there for this, by the way. I only learned this when we started taking family photos, and I was like, why has she got the brooch?
Oh my god.
She kept it. She kept it on all the time for the photos and everything. I can't believe it. These are like, my wedding was awesome. Very few things to complain about. This is only one of this is the one of them.
Yeah, yeah.
And in the end, it doesn't even matter. But like, nice Lincoln Park moment. But in the end, it doesn't matter. But it is something that's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That's kind of how it always happens when you have a large group of family around for a wedding or any other kind of big event. Is you're gonna have some weird shit like that happen. Oh man, I realized I don't actually have many family members still alive that I would even invite. It's mostly gonna end up being like a giant friend wedding, I think, for on my end,
Oh,
on my invites.
yippee!
Yeah, just a significant amount of my family members have died within the past 5 years. So,
That's
yeah.
that's a terrible thing to hear about. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I'm gonna put like I'm gonna reserve seats for them and take like print out photos and have them all nicely framed and set them on the seats because they can't be there with me. But
Hmm.
yeah. So I imagine at least that's gonna be a little bit less insane. Oh.
um, Second thing I can complain about for the wedding is that my my brother he parked somewhere. He parked in front of the bike
Oh.
rack. He just parked in front of the bike rack. It's not a parking spot. He just parked in front of the bike rack, and if it wouldn't be a problem if I wasn't taking photos in that area with the photographer and
Oh.
my husband.
Oops. But what about the
um,
people who want to ride their bikes?
I don't
What about the
know.
bike
Maybe
riders?
I don't know. Maybe my brother should have rode his bike.
Would have been easier.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh.
I think that's it.
Yeah, for the most part. Would you like to move on to our first game of the night?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, returning to us again, we have our first game. A game where absolutely nothing is the truth and nothing matters. We are playing Lie to Me. Woo! As a reminder,
Yippee!
nothing in this section is true. All of it is made up and improvised. None of it matters. So you can't quote us about it later if something is a little silly happens. Oh my goodness. So all of these questions are completely new to Tal. Tal has not seen any of them. So this will be entirely blind and on the spot. How are you feeling about this?
I'm excited and confused. I guess all I gotta do is lie, so it can't be that hard.
Oh yeah. I feel like you're probably a pretty good liar. We used to play in some of the same mystery games. I know your status.
I'm actually a terrible liar. I mean, I think in real life, I care so little about deceiving people that I've never what is it? Exercised that lying muscle.
That's fair. Also, I would like to take a quick moment to greet some of the people who have joined us since. I wanted to say hi to Ray. Ray, who's another Patchworks member, has popped in as well.
Ray.
Oh, it's so nice to see you. And I'd also
Sweet
like to greet
Ray.
Oma Bat, who has popped in, and I believe Pop Art as well. It's lovely to see you all as well. And Nan Moment was here as well. And Peppa! Hi, Peppa!
Welcome to
Anyway.
stream, Papa.
Wonderful to see you all and see that you made it. All right, so let's get started with our first question. I recently heard that you were hired by Lady Gaga to draw a portrait of her for her future archival museum. But I want to know, what other kinds of wild jobs have you gotten as an artist?
Wild jobs I've gotten as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
So, when I was younger,
Uh-huh.
I saw this job posting for a dating simulator,
Oh.
and shit, I'm just telling a real story,
Yeah,
but
I
I should
know!
stop. I should stop and make shit up as I go
You gotta
along.
make shit up!
I know, but it's so funny.
A good lie does include elements of the truth. Lie about the dating
Yes.
sim.
Yeah, so it's a dating sim. It's a dating sim for some very funny franchise that I'm going to think of right now, and it's going to be Barney the Dinosaur. A dating sim for humanizations of Barney the Dinosaur.
I'm gonna die.
And I thought that the character designs for the human Barney the Dinosaur characters were so cute that I messaged them and I was like, hey, here's my portfolio. I was very young at the time. My portfolio was not great. And I was like, I know my portfolio is not good,
Mm-hmm.
but imagine that this project takes many, many years and I get good over time.
Oh,
So if you hire me, it is an investment.
what kinds of art pieces did you do? Did you do character sprites? Did you do
uh,
backgrounds?
I did. I did character sprites, backgrounds, and CGs. I did
Oh,
also pixel art and animation. Apparently, this one was a very
wow.
video game heavy Barney game.
Oh,
Video
oh,
game themed Barney game.
like fully chiptune music and everything?
Absolutely.
I bet that was made in RPG Maker. What a fun time! Great experience too. Excellent way to jump into like a future like your first professional artist job, right?
Yeah,
Barney
absolutely.
the
And it's
dinosaur. Was it
so
officially
real.
was it officially licensed? Did like the creators of Barney the dinosaur make this dating sim?
So it was not officially licensed, and that's why
Oh.
after they started releasing some
Mhm.
advertisements for the game, that they got immediately DMCA'd, because the game was heavily NSFW, and that's not
Oh
exactly
no!
close to Barney's image.
Oh no! Well, it's kind of a shame that your work for that game will never end up seeing the light of day. But what an experience to have had. But
Yeah, it's
but
very lovely of me to
but I
have
have
this very real experience.
But I've got another question for you. You know, one of your job duties is acting as the bailiff for some of the Queen's frivolous trials. What's the strangest charge you've seen her issue to a defendant?
So the strangest charge I recall
Mhm.
was the case of like the unflavored tart. So So, as the story goes, the queen's tart was stolen by somebody, right? I think
Yeah,
this
yeah.
turns out to be like the knave of hearts or something.
Of course.
Um, and um, he was about to be beheaded, right? We knew that
Okay,
he was
okay.
going to be the one. He was the one that stole the queen's tart, so we knew that he was going to be beheaded. But
Oh.
right before closing arguments, he revealed that the tart was actually flavorless. So now we have a new case where the queen has to figure out who out there was making tarts for her without adding any flavor.
Huh.
And
Did
that
was there
was
any
like even worse than stealing it, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Cuz
yeah. That's a
cuz like
pretty
there's
evil
like
action. That's dastardly. Unflavored
absolutely
tarts.
cuz there's like stealing it because you want something and then there's doing something specifically to upset the queen.
Yeah, yeah. Portal goes, I was framed, Your Honor. Were there any results on the unflavored tarts situation? Like, did anybody get caught as the chef who was making tarts that were entirely flavorless?
um uh No, I don't have a good answer for this. I'm gonna
Oh,
say
that's fair.
no. It is
That's
still
fair
a
enough.
standing mystery, and if anybody wants to come clean now, you are still able to redeem your beheading whenever you'd like.
You heard it now, folks. If you have any whistleblower reports to share, feel free to message either of us in the Patchworks Discord. We are still in search of the flavorless tarts chef. Oh, I've got another question for you. You know, you once told me that if you hadn't gotten your current job, that you wanted to become a fishing boat captain. What got you interested in that field?
I can't wait to get you started on this story because I love fishing minigame. And
Oh?
unfortunately, that part was not a lie. You can clip me saying that I love the fishing minigame.
What kinds? Are we talking like Stardew Valley, in my opinion, the worst
This
fishing
is
game in the world?
this is indeed in reference
Oh,
to the Stardew
oh
Valley fishing
no.
game.
Oh no.
My husband and I played Stardew Valley, and I caught every fish. And
Mhm.
we were playing two-player mode, which means that I got my own house. But even though I got my own house, I slept with him, so my house was
Mhm,
just
mhm.
it was available, and we upgraded it, and there's lots of rooms, and I wasn't going to use any of those rooms, so I turned that entire house into an aquarium to showcase all the
Ooh,
fish I got.
that's so cool. Okay, so how did you end up transitioning this interest in online fishing games into like real life fishing?
You see, one day
Mhm.
I was taking a shower, And then the water started building up around my feet because
Ah,
of all the hair I was losing because I'm
yeah,
going bald.
as happens with
Um,
aging.
as it happens, the drain gets clogged, water starts building around your feet. I just say, whatever, I'm in for a long shower. So water starts building up to my knees, up to my
Uh-huh.
waist, I'm up to my neck, and then I
Uh-huh.
finally see a beautiful tuna fish right in my shower.
Damn, how'd it
And I'm
get
thinking,
there?
I don't know. It was, I mean, the grate was filled with my hair, so I maybe he ate through.
Thanks so much
So
for the
I'm
follow, Crescent. Welcome to the Catalites. Continue, continue.
welcome to the stream. Yes, welcome to Chula's stream. I'm just a guest. I'm not the main show here, but I am the guest here in this
For today,
talk
you
show.
are
Yes.
the main show. The spotlight is on you, my dear Tell.
So I'm in the shower. I got this
Uh-huh.
tuna with me, and
Mhm.
I'm like, whoa, I like tuna. I just grab it, and I think to
With
myself,
your
you know
bare
what would make this even
hands.
greater? If I were on a ship with scurvy.
Oh,
So
so
ever since then, I've been thinking to myself, if I lose my big boy job, I lose my day job, if you two can go down together, I know where I'm going. I'm also going in the gutter.
so scurvy and everything. We're living out the old pirate days.
Absolutely.
Oops, so sorry. My phone is low on battery. We're just fine though. We got it. We got it. Okay. But I have two more questions for you actually. Here's the first one. Everyone has a bucket list, and I know yours is absolutely massive. What are some of the craziest things you want to do in your lifetime?
Oh, well, man, where do I even start? I mean, I think one of the things that I'm
Mhm.
interested in doing that is worth mentioning is I'd like to eat a redwood tree from tip to toe. I think I just like
Oh.
to start from the roots, ingest every piece of wood, and just become a Goliath. I think.
I heard you have to get a permit for that since they're so endangered. Like government
It's
permission and
true.
everything.
It's true. It's a difficult thing on the bucket list, but it makes sure that I will live forever before I finish my bucket list, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That's a
yeah.
requirement, I'm pretty sure. You have to finish your bucket list before you're allowed to die.
Have you considered putting up a GoFundMe to help fund your petition to the government so you can get that permit?
Actually, it's more like
Hmm.
it's not a GoFundMe. It's what's the one that starts video games?
That's Kickstarter normally.
Yeah, I'm starting a Kickstarter on it. I'm gonna make it a full interactive experience of me consuming a big redwood tree.
Oh my god. That's fantastic. I'm excited to see that. I hope I'm still alive to see the day.
Make sure you add something interesting to your bucket list, and perhaps you will.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I wonder if I could ride a unicorn. That sounds like fun. All right, and my final question for you for this segment. I saw a report some time ago that showed that you found a cursed object that brought inconvenient misfortunes upon your home. Can you tell me a
Okay.
bit more about the object and the curse?
Okay, it's not a curse. It's
Okay.
not a cursed object.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
my friend.
Your
Okay?
friend?
He may determine every action that I take in life, but he's fine. I'm like allowing it. It's
Okay.
cool.
Your friend,
Okay?
your friend is.
It's the ingot. You know the ingot.
You're
We all
hopelessly
know the ingot,
dependent.
okay? I'm hopelessly dependent on the
Uh
ingot.
huh.
You're hopelessly dependent on the
Of
ingot.
course.
We're all knowing, okay? We're all dependent on the ingot, and
Of
we all
course.
know we must follow every instruction he gives without question. And I don't think that's literally a curse. I think it's more like a blessing, honestly. I
Oh.
think it's
Oh, wait.
better to not think about all of the consequences of following his every order.
So your friend is a talking ingot?
Yes. I
Oh,
love being
okay.
hopelessly
Okay.
dependent on the ingot.
I understand.
I don't know.
What? What?
You can have some if you just go down to the
Mm-hmm.
ancient caverns, talk to the first ghost on your right.
Oh, okay,
You
okay.
too can befriend an ingot. Keep it in your
Mm-hmm.
pocket. It's heavy, but we got those nice purses. We
Of
walk around.
course.
It speaks whispers into your ears. It's a good time. I mean, honestly, I know people think it's weird, but once you start, you really can't stop.
Oh, humans will pack bond with anything. I do have to ask though. This is pretty important. What kind of requests have your ingot friend asked for?
Oh, I was told to set fire to a few ants with a big microscope, not a
Oh.
microscope, a magnifying glass.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Um, such things like popping uh, every bubble in some bubble wrap.
Okay.
Um,
These all seem
things
pretty
like
doable.
pulling your hair so that your skin turns into a little tent.
What?
Um, when you pull like a piece of hair and your skin gets pulled with it, so it becomes like a little cone
Oh,
shape.
okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah, just those, little things that fill life with a little whimsy.
With
Also,
a
there was
little
one time I stole
whimsy.
the Declaration of Independence, but
Oh,
like I don't think
goddamn!
that made the news.
Fantastic! Wow, we are all just hopelessly dependent on the ingot. Thank you for the directions. I'll look into this. I would love to have an ingot friend of my own. All right. And next up, we are actually swapping up the pacing a little bit. I wanted to try rearranging some segments compared to last time and see if that flows a little better. So this time around, instead of the social media questions being closer to the end, I am setting them up at right here before the second story. So let's pull them up for you. We are no longer in lying territory. These are going to be truthers. We're going to tell some truths. So here we have our first question that is from Egg Royale on Blue Sky. Hello, Egg. You're in chat right now, I believe, or at least were at some point. So here is our question. What are your main inspirations of your design? And what's your fave part of your design? Yay, Cat's Pajamas, just a 10-day away!
Very cute. Thank you, my egg, my darling egg. For those who don't know, Egg was a former member of Patchworks VT, and Egg is a darling friend and also one of my darling children.
Egg also
Um,
has merch up right now. Take a look, it's on
Indeed.
Cat
Ed has many
Dragons.
things going on in their very interesting life. So
Yeah.
whenever they have an episode on Cat's Pajamas, whenever they may be,
Next month,
um,
ooh.
make sure to ask them very interesting questions because they have a very interesting life. Um, for me, my main inspirations, Alice in Wonderland. I very much
Uh-huh.
so like the idea. Um, and number two is GRIK fashion. So growing up, I was always very interested and kind of fascinated by the black and pink
Uh-huh.
um, color combination. Um, and as a child, I wore a lot of like hot pink and black. I think that was very common to find in like
Oh,
clothing
yeah.
stores and stuff.
Hot Topic. But
And
they have less
eventually,
color now.
yeah. And eventually, I discovered the GRIK fashion style, and it was like all black and pink. And I was like, oh my God, this is exactly what I wanted. I always thought that Lolita stuff was a little too frilly. I thought that Gothic stuff was a little too harsh. And this was like everything I wanted right in there. It's got a very heavy focus on piercings.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
got a
yeah.
heavy focus on this kind of like mysterious doll like expression, which I kind of enjoy.
Uh-huh.
And that was my first iteration with this current like state of my Sona, which was the black and pink the black and pink fashion style. And when we started doing this whole VTubing group thing, I struggled very hardly with finding an aesthetic that allowed me to continue making assets for Twitch and for stream. Because you think like GRIK, like, okay, I guess I could put in bows or like maybe
Oh,
pearls or
yeah.
jewelry or nails or something. But it seems kind of difficult for me to think of like what would I do for like an about panel.
That's
um,
true.
what, what what would be like the background of a GRIK themed person? Um,
Having like
so
a secondary concept beyond that helps a lot.
exactly. So that's why eventually, after a couple of different ideas thrown away, I landed on this Alice in Wonderland theme, and I fucking love it so much.
It's been
It's
such a delight.
it's been so good because I mean I didn't really think of Alice in Wonderland to start because it was just I don't know. It seems kind of like abstract,
Mm-hmm.
but
Ooh,
I
I might
love.
I might pause you there and move on into our next question since it's heavily related. Here
Oh,
we
go
go.
for it.
Yep. And our next question, what inspired all the Alice in Wonderlanding from Penny Dreadfield on Blue Sky? Now you may
There you
continue.
go. So the thing about Alice in Wonderland is that it is made in that like era of vintage stuff. So one thing I knew that I loved was like gothic vintage, you know, all these like
Yeah.
flowery backgrounds, the wallpaper, the wood, the iron. It's all very floral and it's all very cool and I loved it. And what I didn't think about at first when thinking about Alice in Wonderland is the fact that it is also very vintage themed. So when you think of
Of course.
specifically like the freaking the Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland, it's all
Oh,
got
yeah.
that very beautiful kind of thing going on, and I eat it up, and I eat it up so much, and then it has all of its aesthetics, the cards, the flowers, the tea, the cookies, the mushrooms, the animals and bugs. It's all there. So like I can pull from so many different aesthetic objects that I could incorporate, and that also fills my ended up filling up my need for the vision I had for my audience. So
Oh,
what I
yeah,
used to
yeah.
represent my audience is little object heads. For those who don't know, object heads are just like normal people, except instead of a head, they have an object. Very, very simple concept. But because I
Yeah.
have this Alice in Wonderland theme, I'm able to have Alice in Wonderland themed objects. So we have keys, we have mushrooms, we have butterflies, we have, you know, cookies and cakes and everything. I think it allows the audience to have a big variety of customization within the theme, within this theme, and I'm a big fan of it. And all the and it plays into like Deltarune too, because Deltarune is very game
That
aesthetic,
is
at
true.
least for
At
chapter
least, yes,
one.
it's like, yeah, chapter one is very much like that. The others actually shift.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's another good chapter for
So we
that.
can focus on chess pieces and cards
Yeah.
and all that stuff. It's a really great aesthetic. Also, not entirely unrelated, but I was a fan of Homestuck, so the card suit stuff is very fun as well.
Yeah, no, I shake your hand, actually. I shake your hand. Um, gosh, yeah, very much I can relate to that much at the very least.
It's good. And
Yeah.
I'm thinking one day, and I have already like two alternative towel designs. One for the Red Queen and one for White Rabbit, actual White Rabbit towel. Um, so I'm thinking of making more. I'm thinking of making more Sona designs for myself, themed after different Alice in Wonderland themes.
They
Like
make
maybe
for
I'll
fun,
have a
like,
fully dessert tea party theme and stuff.
that makes for like fun alternate outfits. I was thinking like,
Exactly.
for example, if there were matching alt outfits, a tea party theme for like everybody would be really fun. That's so much
Aw.
work. That's so much work. I'm not
I
saying that is like
do.
a realistically achievable thing. But
I do already have, and I know you know this already, but for those who don't, I do already have Alice in Wonderland
yes,
themed designs for all the members of Patchworks.
yes, let me specifically grab some of those while you're talking.
Yeah, so I don't have much more to say regarding the Alice in Wonderland theming, other than to say it is very good.
It
It
is.
leans a lot of different ways, and it allows for a lot of different ideas and aesthetics and vibes that people go for. So even if you have a friend who's like not exactly cutesy or fancy, you have this avenue to explore more aesthetics because Alice in Wonderland aesthetic is so open. For Chula, since she is space themed, I have given her the role of one of the black chess pieces in my Alice in Wonderland setting, such that
Yeah.
the black background allows for some space motifs,
Oh, I found.
which include
Okay.
some white panels on a black background. Very cool.
All right, I'm saving some of these so I can pull them up.
But it's
Oh,
been fun.
but
I
I do.
can't help it. Also, Chula, if you ever join stream, I should have your stream avatar set automatically to your
Oh
username,
shoot!
which is which is the Alice in Wonderland version of your design.
I really need to catch you when you're doing like an afternoon stream because I know they do happen sometimes. I just
It's
haven't
so
popped it.
rare.
I just can't do the early morning ones. I'm
I
sleeping.
know.
I woke up at 11 today, and I only woke up at 11 because we had a knock on the door. Okay, I do agree with you on while I think the storytelling in the Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland was not as good, I think the aesthetics were really
Oh,
key.
absolutely.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
If anything, that movie is a visual treat.
Oh my god, very much so. So I am going to block the for a very brief amount of time. I'm gonna block chat so you can see this. Here we go. I have here's the one with Tal, Knightley, and your hubby. Your hubby. Oh, I'm a big fan of these though. And
My husband is the Cheshire dog. He
yeah.
got that dog in him. He's the Cheshire dog. He's got a little egg on his head, so he's Dr. Eggman, Dr. Egghead, man of many names, as it were.
Oh my gosh. Let me grab up the next one I grabbed is I also grabbed the one with mine in it. Just so we've got like we got a couple of options here. I've got me, my boyfriend Aaron here, and then also Pewter, who I had the delight of getting to meet at the wedding as well. Absolutely delightful.
Peter is a close friend to Knightley. I actually don't know them super well, but they were just a delight at the wedding.
An extreme sweetheart. I enjoyed getting the chance to meet them.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we have a question from Fettuccine from Blue Sky. It's Fettuccine Alfred.
Fettuccine Alfred. They're a regular on my streams.
Oh, okay. I figured this was one of your chatters. And the question is, what's the last food you'd ever eat? It has to be edible, though, so nothing you're allergic to. Or, redwood trees.
The last food I'd ever eat, like this, I'm assuming this is like I'm about to die. Like this is like I'm on my deathbed already.
I would assume.
Or
I think this is like something that you would never want to eat. Like you hate the idea of it. Yeah.
I see.
I'm gonna move this down.
This is difficult for me because I'm actually not a picky eater. There are a few foods that come to mind that are like, I don't like this food and I wouldn't eat it if it wasn't already in front of me, but I'm not picky. I mean, I'd still eat it.
Yeah, that's
I'm not a picky
understandable.
eater.
But is there something that comes across as like inherently gross to you? I don't know. There's people who eat fish heads, which like I understand. I hear they're actually really tasty, but personally, I would never I would never touch that with an 80-foot pole. You know?
My dad eats fish heads. That's pretty funny.
Oh.
Not like recreationally.
Yeah,
He'll order a fish because he likes fish, and then he'll eat the head. He doesn't like order fish heads.
I mean, like that's fair enough. Like I said, I do hear they're pretty tasty, but the sheer idea of them just makes me go.
There is this dish that comes to mind, which is essentially like a chick and an egg, like a chick that has matured so that you can see that it's visibly a chick.
Oh, I think it's balut, right? Isn't that balut?
Yes, I think it's that's what it is.
Yeah.
I've never had it before. I would certainly hesitate to have it. I think honestly, I'd still try it.
James and the giant peach ass. Listen.
Oh, you know what? I think I wouldn't eat like brains. I think.
Yeah, that's why.
I think if you gave me a mammal's brains, I would not eat it.
Yeah. I actually hear those are less pleasant to eat because they're tough. But I have a hard time eating my food when it's staring at me. Yes, I agree. There was actually a family reunion I was at a while ago, and there was a request for like a whole roast hog, like an entire roasted hog.
Oh no.
And when it was there, some of the more squeamish people specifically insisted in covering the head with foil so they didn't have to look at it. But that foil kept falling off because it was windy outside. And I'm sitting here like
Oh
minding
my
my own
goodness.
business because I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat meat, so that was way out of my purview anyway. And I'm just sitting here like,
Oh my goodness gracious.
yeah,
Is bro okay?
right. All right, next question we have. What slash who has been someone your creative inspirations or role models are a VTuber mom?
um okay, there is actually one person I can point to, and that is Blue Jay. Blue Jay is an IRL friend of mine. Unfortunately, they don't do models anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They don't rig models anymore. But they were an IRL friend of mine. Let me see if I can pull them up on social media and link them. Um, they are
Beats from
an
Arby's.
IRL friend of
Yes.
mine. I met through my partner.
Mm-hmm.
Through one of the
Oh.
D&D campaigns that he was active in at the time. And she, at the time, was professionally rigging. She was like paying her income and stuff
Oh.
with rigging.
That's
And she
impressive.
was always like, it's so easy, you can just do it. She
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, I can teach you, it's just that easy. And you make
Oh,
so much money off of it.
I can't like show these examples without like the artist's permission, but I'm scrolling through these and wow. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's really good
so they
rigging
were
work.
yeah, so they were rigging these models and I was like, fuck, I guess I can try it out. And then, eventually I started making models and like trying out VTube, not VTube Studio, but Live 2D. And they sent me some tutorials, and really most of the learning is like trying out the program and then googling questions that you have while working on the program.
Mm-hmm,
um,
mm-hmm.
well, following tutorials to get like the baseline down is good. Um, but yeah, I'd say that's my main inspiration. I do follow. I don't think I follow anyone specifically for rigging, but I scroll Twitter, and then Twitter shows me a bunch of rigging stuff. There's
Of
that little
course.
cow. That cow has a lot of fun rigging videos. um,
Oh yeah, Clover.
um,
I know exactly who you're
but
talking about.
yeah, I would say I'm inspired mostly by like the general culture. Every time I see a fun thing, the fun idea to implement during rigging, I'm like, oh, I guess I could try that next time. Um, yeah, I think that's what I'd say.
Oop, my audio just cut out. Give me just a second. I think that's on my end.
Meow meow meow
Let
meow 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 meow. Do you still hear me, or is
my
the audio cut out
headphones.
like you can't hear me?
There we go. Okay, my headphones were acting up. We're good now. I
Yippee!
can hear you. What were you saying?
I was saying, I was saying meow meow while you were
Meow 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 meow
while
meow
you
meow
couldn't
meow.
hear me.
So sorry about that. Okay. Set to move on to the next question. Okay. A short and simple one from Omabat the Idiot on Twitter. And it's, how did you two meet?
Do you want to answer this question?
I've actually talked about specifically my hobbies publicly, so it's probably a little less embarrassing for me to say.
I'm not
Oh,
embarrassed about it
hi
either. I've talked about it
Aki!
publicly.
Thanks so much for the raid, Aki! Here, I don't know if any of my
Ooh.
mods are around, so I'll give you a quick shout out. Boop. There we go! Thanks so much for popping. Oh, nope! Nan is here. Nan sniped me. Thanks so much for popping in. It's so wonderful to see you. We're doing the Cat's Pajamas today, which is my little talk show, and today my guest is my model mama, Talentless Human, who's here with me today.
Hello,
Hi,
everybody. Hello, Raiders.
we came in on
Hello,
embarrassing
Acne
hobbies.
Norris.
We sure did. Oh boy. So, I've talked about this before. I'm kind of like the Danganronpa girly. It's not a good game, but God, do I love it. It's like, my guilty pleasure game and whatnot. I have been involved in the roleplay community for DR for a really long time. But most specifically is I do OCs. I don't do the canon characters. I did the canon characters when I first got into the game, but once I learned that there was a really robust OC community, I swapped over to that. So basically, one of my major hobbies is I spend a lot of time writing murder mysteries with my OCs and a lot of my friends' OCs, and we do like these big group. Oh, I only have 10% remaining on my phone battery. I charged it before this and I thought 60% would be enough. I was wrong. That's fine. I can take a break to charge it for a little while. But we do these large group, almost like if you know tabletop role plays. They're sort of similar in terms of them being really collaborative efforts. So I've been joining those for a really long time. And Tal we met in one that you helped run, if you want to talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, sure. So I think it was 2017 I got into Danganronpa, and then like immediately after getting into Danganronpa, I was like, wouldn't this be awesome if I like made my own characters and then like did it like we did Danganronpa with our own characters.
Yeah.
And then I joined a roleplay campaign, and it was a good time. And then I was like to my friend who was also into Danganronpa, I was like, we got to do this together. This was so much fun. So we tried to apply to another roleplay campaign together. And I think she got in, but I didn't. So I was like, fuck it, I'll host my own. So we hosted our own campaign together. This was like 2017. I think it was 2018. And that was a big hit.
That's so
it was
much more
remarkably
recent than I
popular for people who for two idiots who had never been in this space before, by the way. And that became our main hobby for many years. And I've never claimed to be a good writer. And I don't, in all honesty, I don't like reading that much.
That's fair.
So I relied on my friend a lot to do like the admittance of other people when it comes to hosting our own games and then having people apply and join to our games. So we did that for a couple of years. I think Chula and I met 2020 or 2021.
Yeah, roughly around then. Yeah. God, that's more
at that
recently than I
time.
thought.
Yeah, at that time, let me think. I was already like walking out of the whole roleplay community and the Danganronpa roleplay stuff in general. But I was still very close to all my friends who I had made in that community. So this was kind of like this is kind of like the like the movie trope, just one last game. There's one last pull.
I feel that.
So I helped my friends put together this game. I did some planning on terms of the art. Excuse me.
Hats you.
I did a lot of the support for putting the game together art-wise. I did not do a lot lore-wise, but I would put a lot of the art assets and the aesthetic together. And then Chula popped up, and then we were like tangential. We were very barely interacting within the campaign. But after the campaign was over, a lot of my friends became close friends with Chula. And I was like fully breaking away from the roleplay community at this time, not for any like big drama reason, just like I realized I came to the consensus at this point that I did not like reading or writing. I just wanted people to like my OCs
so
and
fair.
me and my art. So I was breaking away from all that. But I knew I still needed like a social circle online to keep socialized and stuff. So I reached out to a few people so that I could like have like a group, like just my like little carved corner of the internet, just a little group to talk to. And I would make art for them to keep them enticed to talk to me. I need to bribe people to talk to me.
But
um,
I think like the act of VTubing together as a group has honestly made like a lot of us way closer than we were before. Just through like sharing this hobby together.
that's the thing, right? I discovered through Danganronpa roleplay that working on a big, not necessarily art focused, but in work intensive project together is a good way to keep communication open
Yeah.
between friends. Because for those who don't know, if you have a friend and you lose like the context that you made that friend in, you often like stop talking to them. You don't
Unfortunately,
have like a
yes.
regular reason to talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
So having this project that we could communicate with, it
It
was
made
good.
something new.
It was a good medium to continue talking to someone, and that's how Jewel and I became closer over time.
Yeah. But like making a new project that you can share together is really nice too. So,
Hmm.
I've liked being here. It's been such a delight.
Absolutely. And you know what's really great about Chula is that she was so enthusiastic about the VTuber idea. A lot of my friends that I initially invited into the group, we were all just friends. VTubing was just kind of like my excuse to hang out with people. But a lot of people weren't interested, and that's totally fine. Weren't interested in being like public figures for whatever reason. But Chula showed a lot of enthusiasm, which made me feel really good.
I'm not gonna lie. So VTubing is something that I've really wanted to do since like not like the earliest of Kizuna I days, but like a little bit into her tenure. So I want to say that I started getting interest into the field in 2018. The problem is that it was always completely out of my reach financially. I've never been able to afford the things that were required for proper VTubing since customizable models were not a thing back then. Also,
Hmm.
everyone was expected to be like a 3D model VTuber back in like 2017, 2018. They didn't have live 2D VTubers. So, you like honestly opened a gate to a pathway of something that had been like a dream for me. So, and I'm
Yeah.
really, really grateful about that. It's meant so much to me.
It's so nice to feel that way too. It feels so
Yeah.
cool to be like I did this.
Yeah, and I'm so grateful to you for so many reasons, and you've also just been a wonderful friend. I'm glad I know you.
Thank you,
Oh,
Oma. Oma says I'm cool.
yeah, it's true. You are. All right, so let me pull up
Meh.
the next question that we've got. Boo. From Knightley, who is another former member of Patchworks who's retired from VTubing and now just kind of like hangs out with us. All right, so we've got from Nightly Virtues on Twitter. How would Tal describe the change in her art style over the past 10 years?
That is a very interesting question. I have to think about it. I can give some examples over time. So I think the best way to answer this is to walk through like the different things I made art for. Um, like in my life, I guess. Um, I think the first thing I got traction over, um, and I when you're young, you start posting online, and then you get like 5 likes on something, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be like my brand forever. So like once you start like getting
Yeah.
some traction, you like do that for a while.
Yeah,
The first thing was this mobile game called I think it was called Notice Me Senpai or something like that.
I think I've heard of
Um,
that.
yeah, so it was if you remember Neko Atsume, it was essentially
Yes!
Neko Atsume with cute anime boys.
That's
Um,
cute.
so what I did at the time was a lot of fan art of that game, and I would describe this as trying very hard to learn an anatomy and get proportions correct. And I think that's the right. I mean, it's hard for me to say because that's like how I learned it. So it's of course I would say this, but I think that's the right process to do, which is try to learn anatomy before you learn, stylizations and stuff. So when I look back on this
Oh,
stuff,
I am dealing with a oop. Am I still streaming? Shoot. Are you there? Uh-oh. Okay, okay. As long as, yeah. So it seems like my Discord crashed. Give me just a second. Let me fix some things. Oop. This is probably fine if I don't have that. I'm not sure what happened. It looks like my audio, something about my audio just crashed and it messed with a bunch of stuff. So let me fix a couple of things. I have... Okay. Hello,
Gosh,
Tal!
are you back?
Yes,
Oh my gosh, you're back.
yes, I am. So, my Discord crashed, but apparently my stream didn't crash.
Yeah, I did. I could still see it on stream.
However, your model
Um,
has, so I'm trying to re-access the app that we were using for that. Here we go. Let me see if I can get myself back in there. I may need to refresh the... Ooh, did the entire application go down?
it looks like it's still up for me. Like I still see my green screen, but I can give you the link again.
I may need to update the link. So sorry about the tech issues. That was a weird one. I haven't had that one happen before. Okay. Oh, that's the room. I'm in the room. There we go. Ba-ba-ba.
I'm frozen. Help! Help! Chua hit me with the freeze beam.
There we go. You're back in. A little low quality, so it's gonna take a little bit of time, I think, to reset to the quality that it was
I see what you're talking
before.
about.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll move faster because I'm low res, right?
Yeah. Give it a second. Oh yeah. See, it's very slowly starting to get high res again. There it goes. There it goes. Give it a minute.
Oh my god, my pixels are back.
Your pixels are back. Woohoo! All right. So sorry. What's a patchwork stream without a little bit of scuff? You know, honestly, I will take it. This is the better of the scuff issues I've ever had. In terms of, I didn't have to stop the stream.
Oh, that's good.
Almost every time I have like something crash like that, I end up
Whoa,
having
I have
to.
a neck.
Woo! We have a. I end up having to restart stream and edit the VODs later. Hello, Enigma. Hi, nice to meet you. Welcome. There we go. Haha, perfect. All right, I think we're back up.
I didn't realize
snuff.
this model came with a neck. I forgot about it.
Yeah. There we go. Okay, you were talking about Notice Me Senpai and doing art for that? Is where we left off?
Yes. I would describe my art style at the time as developing the anatomy, right?
Yes.
And I mentioned, I don't know if this was caught on stream or not, but I mentioned that I think this is the right way to do it, which is you learn anatomy before you start getting into the stylization.
Yes, I agree.
So my art style at the time, I would obviously describe as very novice, but I used a specific brush that was textured. Right now, I don't very often use a textured brush. But my signature, which is not necessarily a signature because lots of people do it, but something I am known for some reason these days is that I don't use pen pressure when I do my line work. That is still around. I think that is still around even in the Notice Me Senpai days.
That's so fair, though.
After that, I started drawing a lot of Mystic Messenger. Mystic Messenger is another like otome-based iOS app game, you know. Big fan of the otome games back in the day. Big fan of 707, my husband before I got a husband, you know.
Of course. 707's kind of one of the best characters there.
So I drew a lot of Mystic Messenger fan art. I think at this moment, something became very noticeable, which is a particular eye shape. And I don't know how to describe it other than I put a lot of details in like the iris and the pupil of the eye. Like the pupil would have highlights in it and the iris would have highlights in it. I don't really do that as much anymore.
That's fair.
So I think that's what would define that era of my art style. I'd say still focusing a lot on the trying to learn anatomy. I'm actually drawing noses at this point. Later on, I stopped drawing noses.
That's fair too. I like the little highlight thing that you have going on for that.
It's very easy, and for rigging especially, it makes it super easy.
Oh, I can imagine.
Um, and eventually I don't know what else I draw for after Mystic Messenger. I think I do a lot of Danganronpa and then Danganronpa OCs. There was like a 3-year time span of Danganronpa OCs, where my art style develops into this very much more cartoony, big eyes, small nose, small mouth, skinnier neck. I remember in the age of Mystic Messenger and Notice Me Senpai that I focused really hard on making the neck thick and have details, so you have the neckline around like the muscles or whatever. And I remember being a kid and having those like draw and anime how-to books. And I
Those
was
are
like,
so bad. I have some on my bookshelf still.
yeah, exactly. I remember being like, you're actually supposed to draw the neck this thick? Like it's got to be from the ear, from the mouth downward. That's crazy.
The proper anatomy anyway. Most anime
Yeah,
styles has so like super thin necks, you know?
Yes. Over time, I become more lax. Over time, really, you become more lax as you kind of realize what looks good, with regards to anatomy and shoulders and all this other stuff. So I'd say right now, from developing, understanding of anatomy to the current state, I describe my current era as like Gooner era. I have a lot of.
That makes a lot of sense, yeah.
I focus a lot on like what people make fun of as like the Gooner Twitter artist, which is like I usually have like a nice hourglass figure. I usually have the skinny neck and the big eyes, stuff like that. I can draw things that are not that. I think I drew a lot of things that were not that while I had OCs. I had a lot of very nice, diverse OCs to practice, different body types and different skin types. But now I draw a lot of Hatsune Miku. For $1 a month, Oma says.
Yeah. For $1 a month, you can get Tal's Goons from her Patreon. Subscribe to her Patreon right now. This is a true statement.
For not $1 a month, for free, you can get free drawing bases on Patreon.
That's true.
You don't even have to be a member or anything. I just have Patreon is my go-to file hosting website right now, for hosting my drawing bases. A lot of times, if I draw a cute anime girl, I'll be like, I can make this anime girl bald and put them as a drawing base for someone to use.
Yeah.
So those are always free. So if you are a young artist who doesn't want to draw real things and just want to draw wigs, feel free to use my drawing bases.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, yeah, I think your art, I remember there was a time period where, when we first met, you were doing a lot with, like, specifically yellow to orange gradients over your artwork a lot. You were playing with lighting a lot when we met. And I remember thinking that was it was like yellow to orange, orange to purple, those kinds of pretty gradients. And I remember that being very distinctive of your art style at the time.
Those were very easy to do, because what we would do at the time, what I would show to you, is like very quick doodles regarding the role play.
Yeah.
And so quick doodles, the way I enhance them is just adding some filters on top to make them look slightly more dynamic. I don't do them as much now because I participated a lot in fanzines.
Yeah.
And I remember getting the advice at some point that the filters that I used were washing out the line work that I had made, and I agreed. And so for a while I stopped using those kinds of harsh lighting filters. But for sketches, for like the simple doodles I would make for the role plays, I think those would still be a very easy way to make them dynamic.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now then, let's move on to your second story, I think. So,
Actually, can I take a break to go pee because I've been
you know
drinking?
what? I kind of need to refill my wine as well. So this seems like a decent break. We can stop here for a quick moment and then come back to it. It'll be just a moment. Story 2 is much shorter, and then we're gonna move into some more games. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. Moving on to the BRB screen. Catch you soon.
Right.
Go piss, girls.
I am back. Meow meow.
Okay, so I'm back. My phone died while I was gone.
No.
So I'm going to plug that in real quick. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that ran out of battery much faster than normal. Usually I can do about a 3 to 4 hour stream and only lose about 50% of my phone battery.
Oh wow.
That went out in less than 2 hours. I lost about 60% of battery. So I guess my what's the word I'm looking for?
Your battery?
No, I was
Your
gonna
battery
say my
life?
laptop. No, my battery life is fine. I think it's my laptop is not providing the charge that it used to. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna swap over and be not in my model for a little bit while that charges up, and I think I'm gonna try to open vBridger because I can have my phone properly on a better charger while using vBridger. Give me just a second. gonna want it working again eventually. So here we go. Where are you?
It looks
There you
like we're
go.
back on stream.
Yep, we're back on stream. I am
Okay.
still here. I'm gonna make a little source input for me for my Fugi. That I can use. We'll be quick. And sources.
To tell the viewers a little story while you're working.
Oh yeah.
I moved recently, so I'm no longer living in the basement of my mother-in-law. And now I have full control over what I eat. So I started eating yogurt bowls. And for those who don't know, yogurt bowls is just yogurt in a bowl. You got some fruit, maybe some granola, whatever treats you want to put on top. I usually put fruit, granola, and some honey on top. This morning, yogurt bowls. You know, it's a white girl thing, but it's surprisingly good. So this morning I was cutting up some strawberries, washing them. We're in a brand new place. I don't really have a knife block yet, so I just have like a small paring knife I just bought. I got strawberries in one hand, one strawberry in my hand, cutting the stem off the strawberry and then cutting it in fours. And then I cut my finger. I cut my thumb, so I have a band-aid on my hand right now.
Rough.
And then I was like, well, shit. And then later in the day, I look at my other thumb and I see and it's also got a cut on it. And I'm like, when did this one happen? So, I mean, the first cut that I found on my thumb, definitely bleeding. The second one, it doesn't look like it cut deep enough to bleed. But anyway, I've got a band-aid on both thumbs right now.
Okay, my phone turned on and I plugged it in and it was not taking charge. It was not taking charge. So, despite being plugged into a different thing. So that's a really bad sign. The last thing I want to do is spend another $1,000 on a new iPhone.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Shula phone has decided it craves death. It's so funny because, like, prior to stream, I was talking about how my phone doesn't really communicate with my laptop as easily anymore. A battery bank is not gonna help here. I'm pretty sure it's my phone's charge port. That's the problem. Okay. Well, it is turning on enough to tell me that it has low battery. Okay, so I'm just gonna be here for a little moment. And we can go ahead and start the next story in the meantime. It's unfortunate I can't be in my cute PJs moment, but Faye, you can get a wireless charging battery packs. Oh, that's interesting. In what way? Do you mean like a little stand? Because I have seen the stand things. That, oh, is there lint in the port? I actually don't keep my phone. I don't have pockets. I have a purse, so there shouldn't be. Oh, it yelled at me when I unplugged it. So I guess it's taking something. Either way, I'll give it a shot. Maybe I can get some canned air to get to give that an extra check. But yeah, maybe if you get the cord in the right position, it'll charge it, like MagSafe charging. Yeah, wireless charging pads might be something to look into. I suppose if I don't have my phone, that's gonna make a lot of trouble for me later. Even though it's fine while I am at home, at the house. Canned air is a thing. It's a genuine computer repair thing. Usually people do it to clean their keyboards. But it can be used to clean ports as well.
I think it's usually called pressurized air.
I believe that.
I think.
So, compressed air.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay. So I have heard that you're really interested in a very particular YouTuber. So which YouTuber is this?
So generally speaking, I am a big fan of essay videos.
Uh-huh,
And the
uh-huh.
cream of the crop, I must say, is my man H Bomber Guy.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Mhm.
so my introduction to H Bomber Guy, I think I first discovered him when he released the Oof video. So
Ah,
for those who don't
yes.
know, for those who don't know, uh, the video starts out with him talking about who made the oof sound effect from Roblox. The oof sound effect is already like gone from Roblox, so it's been like I don't know. I think it's been like 2 years since he released that video. Um,
People
so
still consider it to be the Roblox oof sound, even if that's not where it
yes,
came from.
yes, the Roblox oof sound. Um, before I even watched him, I had already seen like a couple Tumblr posts being like, "What's this?" And the post was like, "What's this video?" Or H Bomber Guy released a new video, and then the end of the post would be like, "I need to kill Tommy Tallarico."
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah, yeah.
so I see a couple of those posts and I'm like, wow, that's whatever, weird. And then eventually I decide to give it a shot. I check out H Bomber Guy's video about the oof sound, and I am absolutely entranced by his storytelling and his narrative here. The building of, oh, I'm sorry, don't look at the don't look at the playtime. Don't look at how the video length. We don't look. We're done. This is it. If you're normal, you can stop watching the video right here. If you wanted to know the origin of the oof sound, that's it. You can stop right here. Don't look at the rest of the video. It's like an
It's
hour or
it's a
2 hours later.
it is a
Um,
beautiful video. I
it's like, so not only are his videos like so funny, like these bits are incredible, but they always end, well, I don't want to say always, but they end usually with such a nice emotional takeaway. Um, and for those for those who don't know, this very nice long, well, I don't know, I want to say like 2 hour video about the Roblox oof sound effect. The
yeah.
majority of the video is talking about the person who owns the
Yeah.
sound effect, Tommy Tallarico, and how fucking insane he is. And I'm gonna skip everything
Yeah.
and just say that that he owns the sound effect, but it's not necessarily the case that he created the sound effect. And the thesis of the video, by the time we get to the end, H Bomber Guy talks about how um, we should put a little bit more care into the credit and into who created things. And he talks about how he's like just old enough to reach the end of the generation of people who created video games, the first like round of video games, right?
Mhm,
and
mhm.
and those creators are like just barely starting to reach the dust. And it's a really great video. I mean, I don't even know how much I should talk about it regarding like the jokes in it, because it's so funny. Um, but I wanted to mention how much of the like emotional impact there is. And very quickly afterwards, I want to say like within a couple of months, he released like two more videos. One was the video about vaccines, and the other was the video about plagiarism.
Yeah,
So the
yeah.
vaccines video, yeah, the vaccines video came about right when the pandemic,
Of
the
course,
big quarantine
yes.
stuff happened. So it was
It
a
was an
very
important
time
time.
relevant.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was a time relevant video. Um, and and right after that was the plagiarism video, which honestly I feel like came out of nowhere. Like I didn't even know who the main subject of the video was, which was James Somerton.
Yes,
Um,
I'd never heard of him either.
Me neither.
My first
Um,
introduction to him was through H Bomber Guy.
exactly. And that was such a crazy video, crazy reaction to the video too. I didn't know how big James Somerton was beforehand. Obviously, I hadn't heard of him before. But like I was so I was so entranced by the video itself that that I followed like the story of what happened to James Somerton after the fact. Lots of things happened, lots of terrible things. But like the most recent update that I had heard of is that he is still lying about stuff. James Somerton is
Yes, I
he's
believe
still
so.
lying about stuff, and he's pretending
He
currently to
faked his
be
death. He faked his
he
death.
faked his death. Yes. And currently he's pretending to be a wedding photographer using stock footage as his wedding portfolio.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I've heard about that one as well, yeah. He faked his
Yes.
death twice. Yeah, yeah, he did do it twice. I remember.
Twice.
Yeah, no, he did. He's insane.
He's so nuts. I mean, I remember like all the drama of him doing, you know, the I mean, I hate to say it, but like the suicide baiting stuff, but like I remember at the time he was also like posting ass on Twitter.
Yes, correct. But it was was it like somebody? I can't remember if it was somebody else's ass. Um, either way. Also, I cannot open Steam. I need to open Steam for for VBridger to work, and it is just in an eternal loading. Is Steam down for people? I'm asking this genuinely because my like CPU is only 40% in use, and my memory is only like 25% in use. There is no reason that Steam.
Oh,
Steam
wait,
is
no.
working.
I just I just closed Steam thinking like, oh, I need to close Steam to open Steam to see if it works. But now my model's gone because I stupidly
Oh,
closed
right.
Steam.
Oh, you haven't used do you not use Start Without Steam for your VTube Studio?
I can. I used to, but now I have the auto starter for OBS. The auto starter only does EXEs, so the auto starter uses the Steam version of
I
VTube
see.
Studio.
I didn't realize that. Really, I actually have had no problem with my auto starter using use without Start Without Steam.
There were some times where my auto starter would not start VTube Studio. So when I switched that to using the EXE version, I guess it went away, so I just kept going with it. So I have no idea if what was going on was just like a temporary issue or not.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, so I believe you like but you've watched like a bunch of H Bomber Guy's videos like multiple times at this point, right?
Yes. So, my husband's extended family, they live like 3 hours away. So, during the special holidays, Christmas or Easter or whatever, Thanksgiving, I think we take a 3 hour drive up to city name,
City name.
and it's 3 hours, and I'm like, well. I guess I'll put on the H Bomber guy. He's got like 2 to 4 hour long videos. So I listen to him so frequently to the point where like we get to this second location, right? We get to city name, and we are given a guest room in his extended family's house, and it's difficult to sleep in a different place. So something that helps me is listening to Mr. H Bomber guy.
Yeah.
While I go to sleep. So I have, and even now I've moved to a new location, and I listen to H Bomber Guy almost every night going to sleep because all I can do these days is go to bed with his voice yelling about some insane happening in his video essays. Oh man, I want to talk about specifically his pathologic video.
It's so good.
Oh, okay. So the first thing I want to bring up about the pathologic video is the fact that my friend Sev, also known as Cinedev, they are working on a game.
Yes, yes.
Their favorite game is Pathologic, and these are the only two contexts I know Pathologic in. So any form of information any form of information I have about Pathologic is from one, the H Bomber Guy video, and two, my insane friend who plays Pathologic. And this Pathologic video, guys, I don't know how to talk about this. It is the narrative, the thesis of H Bomber Guy's video is about how difficult this game is to a player. Necessarily to play. It's not a difficult game to play. It is a difficult game for a video game player because the game is constantly trying to make your experience unpleasant.
Yes, that is very much the point of pathologic.
So that video, I love the way the video is presented. My friend has told me that the pathologic game isn't actually as mean as he presents in the video. Also, unrelated, he has a line in the video which is like, there is fighting mechanics in the game, and you can block, but it doesn't do anything. Turns out later on, someone discovered in the pathologic code that the blocking mechanic in pathologic simply forgot to add like a decimal so that the blocking actually does something. Like they forgot to make it so that the attack takes a certain amount less than it did before. And they just added it, and now the blocking actually does do something.
Oh man. So it's slightly outdated data. That actually does happen often with like video essays, because a lot of video essayists work a little bit as independent journalists. As somebody who actually studied journalism, I have been like fascinated with the fact that now proper for real journalism has basically been exclusively on YouTube now. Or Nebula, which has been like it brings me joy because the proper like news media on television and such has been corrupt for a really really long time, and it's meant a lot to me that that real journalistic spirit is still alive in there.
Yeah.
I'm glad that somebody's doing it. Somebody's got
Yeah.
my back.
It's such a big shame that like quote unquote real news medias are like, I don't want to say useless, but like what are they really doing here these days?
They're lining their pockets is what they are.
I also wanted to mention Sev, my friend who loves Pathologic. They're working on a game. I don't know if I've mentioned this already. Um, and they were like, oh man, I need to get a PC because developing my game is starting to take a lot of processing power. And this PC would really help. And they put it off for such a long time.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until the new Pathologic game, I think it's Pathologic 2 or 3, and then their stupid laptop couldn't run the new game, and finally they were like, I guess it's time.
Yeah. For me, I just can't afford a PC, but I have, like, if I can plug a little bit, I have a donation option on my Throne specifically where you can donate to my ability to potentially get a PC, and I'm 3% of the way there to like a $5,000 PC, which is top of the line for streaming.
That is quite expensive.
Yeah.
But Chula, you are very well beloved, and everyone in chat loves you. So I believe in the hype.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a donathon later at some point in time. I'm looking forward to that. Oh, I just don't have the time to do it while I'm in the middle of a semester, or technically at the beginning of a semester.
Oh, that's true. The semester just ended.
Wah!
Oh my god!
Thank you so much, Nan. Wah! That's so sweet of you. Much appreciated. the circling your face around.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I'm rigged to my cursor, so I'm not actually having to move my head. Since I'm normally an art streamer, and when you're drawing, you're not moving that much, but your cursor sure is. So I have my model rigged to my cursor, so I don't have to move that much. So easy to spin.
Understandable. So my phone is still charging, and since I am
good timing, man. Crow,
like
let's keep it going.
My Steam
Chula money moments.
Yeah. My Steam is broken nearly beyond repair in the immediate. So it's something that I'm going to have to spend a lot of sorry, I just realized I muted myself on Discord and started talking. So my Steam is not loading my user data, which I looked up on Reddit, requires some more complicated fixes. So it's a situation of I can't do that while I'm on stream. That's going to have to be a post-stream thing and probably going to require a restart of my computer. Oh, thank you so much, T! What the heck?
Let's go drinking tea, my goat!
Drinking tea. I'm drinking wine.
I'm drinking tea.
Thank you so much.
Don't tell anyone, but I'm mixing tea with my soju.
But I am going to have to charge my phone to at least 15% battery for I think the next game that I have planned. So no, actually Mad Libs is next. We're fine. I can deal for a little bit. All right. So regardless, it's been like a really, really long time since H Bomber Guy has actually uploaded
I know.
on YouTube. But I actually recently heard, when I was talking to my roommate, that I heard that H Bomber Guy is not uploading specifically on YouTube anymore. And what's happening is it's all over on Nebula now.
Oh my goodness. I heard that Nebula has this, like, instead of subscription service, you pay like $300 or $500 to have the service
Forever.
For forever.
Which is kind of
And
awesome. It's a lot of money, but like,
I know, it sounds awesome, but it's like, am I about to drop $300 on this? Maybe.
if I am wrong, please don't come and kill me, Tal. I am not liable. Penny is my roommate. But yeah, that's just what I've heard. So I don't know for sure if that's the case. I don't have a Nebula, but for those of you who don't know, Nebula is a subscription or a one-time buy service that was created by a bunch of YouTubers who were really frustrated with the demonetization system that YouTube has, and how, like, not just like prudes, but kind of like the insane amount of censorship that YouTube has. And they created Nebula to combat that. And it seems like it's been taking off. Like, it seems like it's actually doing really well. They have a lot of big names over on Nebula now. So that's pretty
another
cool.
another YouTuber I'm a big fan of is Sarah Z. She's on Nebula. I really, 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 really love her recent video on misery memoirs. And it shocked me to my core that, you know, I mean, I hate to admit it, but I haven't read a lot of books in my day.
That's okay.
I mentioned earlier, I don't like reading that much. But I read a few things for school.
Yeah.
One of the things I remember reading was a misery memoir, and her video about misery memoirs talks briefly about how so many of them were either like talked up, made much worse than they were for the sake of publicity, and that, you know, some of them are just straight up fake, first of all.
I was required to read. Oh man, in hindsight, this is awful. In my high school, I had to read the Ben Carson memoir. Ugh.
I don't know that one.
Oh, okay. So Ben Carson was a guy. He ran for Republican president. He hadn't run for Republican president at the time that I was in high school, though. But he's like a big famous, really, 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 really Christian, brain surgeon dude. Who was like the first person to ever successfully complete a specific kind of brain surgery. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, he seemed like an asshole, even like within the memoir. He seemed like a jerk, you know. He like Bible thumping jerk. So I don't. What a choice in required reading.
Yeah. But yeah, in that video, she name dropped like one of the few books I've read in my life, which is Sickened, which is talking about a person who grew up with Munchausen syndrome. But I think more importantly, well, maybe not even more importantly, but like one of the big things I took away from that video is the idea that a lot of memories, well, the idea that every time that you look back on a memory, it's actually less accurate than the last time you look back on a memory. And I thought that was just, I don't know, it just recontextualizes a lot of things in my life.
No, I get it. I get
it. Yeah. I don't know, not much commentary to add on top of that, other than I thought it was so interesting, and I bring it up. And immediately after watching that video, I brought it up in a lot of conversations.
You should send it to me via DM. I would really like to see it.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh. Okay, I think we should move on to the next game, which is the Mad Libs section of the stream. Very excited. Oh, thank you all so much for the hype train. Also, let me open this up. So, as you all know, with the Mad Libs streams, with the Mad Libs, the way that these works are I'm going to give you all a category, and you're going to suggest a word or, in some cases, a short phrase, because I did add a little bit of categories to this one that would require a very short phrase. And me and Tal, are going to be the judges of your suggestions and pick our favorite ones for this Mad Lib. Do you have the Mad Lib on hand, by the way, Tal, or should I send it to you again, just so you have that for reference?
Well, I can quickly find it. You sent an image, right?
Yes, I did. And
Yeah, I can
so,
find it.
if you want to, now, while we're going to pick the favorite answers for the majority of this, if you want to guarantee that your word or very short phrase is selected for the Mad Lib, you can either donate bits or gift a sub, and we will pick yours for that specific section. Have you ever had overhydrated toast? No. Does that mean wetting your
know what that
toast?
is.
Does that mean wetting your toast after you toast it?
You know what I've heard recently? I've seen against my will. I've seen on Twitter, which is like the wet PB&J.
Oh yes,
where they
peanut
have...
butter and wet. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know what's up with that right now.
If somebody paid me, I would have peanut butter and wet. I'd have to look up what peanut butter and wet is, but I'm pretty sure it's just water or peanut butter sandwich. But like,
well, it's a PB&J, but like there's an extra piece of toast, not toast, there's an extra piece of bread in the middle that's soaked in water.
yeah, I do that for money. I'd eat that for money.
I mean, I'd do it for money too.
Like I do it for like $5. Not right now because I'm not prepared for that right now, but at a later time. All right, so our first category is I need you all to recommend a chore to me. Tell me a chore. This can be anything, any kind of chore, like walking the dog, taking out the trash. What are we doing? Try to keep it within like 4 words at most. Eating a body. Sorting
the classic chore.
This is the classic chore. Sorting the recycling is pretty normal in comparison. Pondering the orb. Oh, I love that one too.
Oh my god.
Pondering the orb.
I love pondering my orb.
I love pondering orbs. Collecting debts. Oh, these are really good so far. Sweeping the dishes. I missed sweeping the dishes. Sweeping the dishes
is pretty good.
Oh, yes, these are all on theme. Excellent. Do you have a favorite? Tal, would you like to do the honors of picking your the first one? Curdling the milk.
Oh my god. I mean, I feel a connection to the milk because of Knightley. I don't know if anyone knows, but Knightley, my dear friend who was a former member of Patchworks, she loves milk.
We've actually had joking conversations about the fact that I don't like plain milk, and Knightley loves milk.
What? What?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
I love milk. I'm just cursed with the lactose intolerance.
Okay, so we're doing curdling the milk?
All right, we can do curdling the milk.
Okay. We are curdling the milk. All right, and the next section is I need a fictional character, if you would. Any kind of fictional character you'd like from any kind of media. Take your pick.
I'm gonna step out again for a quick potty break.
Sure. I can pick the character for this one. Let people talk. Here, you know what? While Tal's gone, I might, Actually, no. Tal doesn't look bad motionless in the same way that I do. Just because when I lose tracking on my phone, I tend to, like, go catatonic in a very weird pose. This looks fine. Tal looks fine. Okay, Sans Kamida! Kaine? Wait, do you mean Cayenne? Do you mean Pizza Game Cayenne? Nagito Komaida. John Travolta! John Travolta's a real person! I see John Travolta got seconded though. That's really funny. John Egbert.
Hey, wait a second. I know that guy.
John Travolta? Yeah. Grease Lightning. We all
No,
know
no, John Egbert.
John Egbert. We're both Homestucks, or like former Homestucks rather. Former Homestucks.
I know that guy.
I
I had an era of drawing a lot of Homestuck fan art.
Given a lot of people wanted John Travolta, or like 2 people wanted John Travolta, I feel like John Egbert is a pretty good alternative for someone who is actually fictional. Actually fictional and not a Scientologist.
I'm not keeping track. I'm not keeping track of which celebrities are Scientologists.
Oh, I only know this because of reasons that I can't say that would dox myself. I am not a Scientologist. I have never been a Scientologist. It would dox
implications.
It would dox my former location is what it would do. So I can't share that. but I am aware of this. I would never be a Scientologist. Let's go, John Egbert. I need a present tense verb, please. Danny Zuko.
Oh, speaking of Homestuck, I'm curious of your thoughts on the Homestuck animated pilot.
Oh, this is a little embarrassing, but I haven't watched it yet.
Oh.
Not because okay, I don't like Vivzy Pops as like a person or anything, but I'm not like so much that I wouldn't necessarily watch it. It's just one of those things that I haven't gotten around to it. Oops. I heard it's fine.
I that's exactly what I would say. I think it's fine.
Oh, hi, Buddha Sandwich! Hello, it's been a while. Have you been?
Welcome.
Yodeling? Dying. Frying. Hey, we're playing Mad Libs. If you want to pick a present tense verb, feel free to drop. Then alright, miss you at work. I miss you too. Gosh, I do miss the vibes there, if anything else. Buddha Sandwich is a former coworker.
That's very sweet.
I may be biased, but one of my favorites.
Don't say that in front of your other coworkers.
I don't think any of my other
may not
coworkers
also be in stream.
Solving, breakdancing, screaming, pitching. These are pretty good. Any preferences, Tal?
I'm between yodeling and komedaing, but I think komedaing is too silly.
Komedaing technically isn't a verb. What would komedaing even entail? Let's go with yodeling.
Komedaing is when you look at your hand and go,
Oh, so making a Komaida impression. I see. Or being like a shady white-haired anime boy. Vibes definitely soured with the state of things, so don't miss it too much. I can imagine. Also, y'all had like a bunch of really heavy projects to do, like right after that happened. Kind of insane to me that they at least didn't wait like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months till after the Olympics happened, you know? Crazy. VTubing! Alright, next category. I need a noun, if you will. Let me check my phone battery. 19%. That might be enough to last me for the rest of the stream. Ooh! Cosmetics change, I see.
I'm just playing around.
Bald! Yeah, they're scrambling. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm changing where my phone is plugged into so I can properly get my model working. T-set! Ooh, T-set. That's fun.
I like T-set. We all saw it, Tal. Peppa's been trying to bald me for such a long time.
Bald redeems are so funny. I now know how to actually make one happen. So I've been considering adding one for a brief amount of time. Sadly, we have no pets for the bald bunny. Okay. Let me... Oh my god, my Steam finally started after a bazillion years. Too bad, I already swapped over my plug, where my phone is plugged into. Okay. No, I just need to make sure it's registered. Come on. In you go. I wonder if it's the shape that the wire is in that's causing problems. So, looks like T-set bowling ball. We've got bowling ball. Bowling ball is a potential noun. Okay. Okay, come on, phone. Come on, phone. Wow, within like the seconds, the time that it has taken me to try to plug it in, I've lost 2% of battery.
Oh my god.
This is kind of sad, kind of depressing. Okay, princess.
I like princess.
Playing card. Any of these speaking to you?
I think princess is probably the one I resonate with most.
Princess with the W or with the R?
Let's do it with the W.
Fair. Okay, princess. Next category is a present tense verb. Okay. Come on. Come on, phone. You
Fighting
can
with the
do
demons, as it were.
it. Okay, we've got slurping, running, dying, punching. Dying shows up every time. I have never run into a time where we haven't been dying.
Somebody really enjoys dying.
It's true.
Waddling? I kind of like waddling. Waddling is
Oh,
fun.
waddling! Since there's been the bits, that is our guaranteed. Let me set up waddling here. Waddling. Ta-da! All right, now I need a room. A room that would be in a building or a house. Any kind
Could
of
be a
room.
cheese room.
Thank you so much for the bits as well, Natalina. Oh, it seems like my text to speech hasn't functioned here. I wonder if I wonder if also when I had that crash earlier, that my Twitch input thing stopped working.
Oh no.
Okay.
And this is why you should use Mix It Up Bot.
That's true. I don't
I'm
know
a
if
Mix It Up
crash
Bot
would fix
truther.
that. There we go. Finally. I think I have my phone is plugged into VTube Studio.
These are all such good options.
Any particular thoughts?
We've got arcade room, scrying room. I actually don't know what that is.
Ooh.
Fucked up basement, good pick. Dungeon, morgue, dojo, solarium, and evil bathroom.
Evil bathroom.
I hate to say it, but evil bathroom.
Evil bathroom is pretty
probably
great.
my favorite.
Normally, I wouldn't take two things, but let's do it. 2 words rather.
My swamp.
Evil
It's pretty
bathroom.
good.
My swamp. Okay. Next up, we've got the a VTuber who is not Tal.
Couple of good VTubers out there.
Mm-hmm.
I can name at least 5. How many members are there in Patchworks?
There are 5 now, I think.
I can name at least 5 that are not Tal.
True. Not Tal. Nightly, Chula. Okay, iTunes, stop giving me trouble. Oh, I just realized
Joy curves.
I forgot to do my what's the word? Set up background music this whole time. We've been background music-less. That's what I forgot. I was like, clearly there's something I forgot this whole time, and I couldn't remember what it was.
It's okay, I forgive you.
Let me open that up
Meow.
as well. Here we go. All right, did I give the next category? Yes, I did. VTuber who's not Tal. I'm sorry, I'm dealing with so
yeah.
many tech issues in the background. Okay.
Tony the Tiger? Is that a VTuber?
I don't think so. I don't think that's a VTuber. Do you have a preference out of these options?
I like Even Tinier Tal and Joy Curbs. I don't know most of these people, I'm gonna be honest.
That's so fair. We can do Joy. Let's do Joy. Joy curves. And let's make that text bigger. Background music. There we go. Background music should be up. Alright, and... Alright, so we're going with Joy Curbs. The next segment is gonna be, I need another chore. I need another chore. So you can give me a few words if you would like.
What's up?
What's up? Super
How's it
close.
going?
Very large towel.
Sweeping the dishes again. Slapping the cheese. We got laundry.
Ah! Oh, is my phone?
Disentangling the cat from the curtains. A classic for those who own cats.
True. True.
Yeeting the hamster. Sanding the tree. Summoning the rabbits. Putting the cat in the dry cleaners. Oh no. Well, maybe the dry cleaners are cheap and low.
This
Tapping mana.
Oh my god.
Someone's a Magic the Gathering player.
Alright, this is
I kind of like tapping mana.
Alright, I don't need my iTunes open anymore since I've got Trust This Computer already set up. This is what I've been dealing with every time I try to start a stream recently. Is I can't get my phone to connect to my computer. Okay, let's do putting the cat in the dry cleaners. I think that's funny.
Go for it.
In the dry cleaners. Okay, and that is... The next section is I need a fictional rabbit. Any kind of fictional rabbit you can think of.
Many fictional rabbits out there.
There's a lot of them, especially if you count bunny girls of any kind. I am counting bunny girls.
Depends on how far we go. Like, if a girl wears a Playboy bunny suit, is that like added to the bunny girl pool?
Nah, I would say they have to be a bunny girl. Ooh, Thunder.
I like Alice. I think they're from ZZZ. I love Alice's ear
That's
shape.
true. Oh, my friend voices Alice, I think. Yeah. Oh no, not
Alice's ear
Alice,
shape
not
makes
Alice. I think it's the other bunny girl that my friend voices.
Never can be enough. Never can be enough bunny girls.
There are multiple bunny girls. The Rabbit Oz voices. Let me double check the name of that one. Oh, Zhao. Zhao is the other one. Yeah. Oh, Monomi!
Oh, I like Monami. I like Monami.
Let's do Monomi. That's
I love
actually a good
Monomi.
answer. Okay, let me save this. I'm still struggling to get my VTube studio to work again. But, okay. Save guest.
Monami is such a cutie pie.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, close that.
Chula, I don't know if you know this, but I have a fan fiction that I started writing in like 2017, 2018 probably, maybe a little later. And then I stopped writing, I think around 2022. But it is a Nagito X reader insert fan fiction.
Oh my god.
It's the focus is the reader is isekai'd into the Danganronpa 2 universe, and the reader is also like a fan of the Danganronpa franchise. And like the narrative surrounds mostly like the reader trying to change things for the better. And one of the things I focus on is like having people treat Monami a little bit better.
That's fair!
Because I like her. She's just trying her best.
Okay, I'm gonna be so real. There's so many issues going on right now that I'm not sure if I can fix anything without restarting my computer.
I like
I'm
scenarios.
trying so
To be honest, I
hard.
have fantasized about a similar scenario this fic fate may be for me.
I'm trying so hard to open up VTube Studio. I had to close it because it wasn't registering anything. And I'm getting a very brief error message that I can't even read because it closes before I can read it.
Damn, that's messed up.
Yeah, and I think it has to do with the fact that Steam won't open. So I'm wondering if I should take a break to restart my computer or not. Because the next game requires my model. Okay, well in the meantime, let's get the Mad Lib working. Alright, so we've got, ooh, I'm in front of it. Let me move myself. The next Mad Lib is called Off With Her Head. So we have... One day, Tal busied herself with her duties, curdling the milk in the rose garden, when she came face to face with a group of card soldiers. Carrying her away to the courtroom, the judge, John Egbert, sat upon the judge's bench, accusing Tal of the crime of yodeling a princess. Sweating, Tal took up the courage to defend herself, presenting her alibi of having been waddling in the evil bathroom during the time of the crime. Calling upon her friend, Joy Curbs, as a witness, Joy confirmed to have seen Tal in the evil bathroom while they were... Right, taking the cat to the dry cleaners there. With the corroborating witness, John Egbert lets Tal safely off the hook and sends her back to her usual duties. Later investigation proved that the offending party was actually Monami all along, and they were promptly executed.
No!
Rest in
Monami!
peace, Monami.
It's okay, Monami's got 9 lives, yes?
True. Okay. Let's, I'm gonna give this one more try. Please open VTube Studio.
I can't believe you guys have Monami killed. That's so messed up.
Okay, VTube Studio is straight up refusing to open no matter what I do. So, I think my computer really needs a reset start. I'm gonna come up with an alternative. Instead of having my Fugi here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a picture of myself. And that'll have to do, I think. That'll have to do. So let's go with... Just because this next image requires the Fugis. I'm so sorry about all of the scuff. It's never been this bad before, actually.
Honestly, I think since I'm the one that has to like not look at stream, you can continue using your Fugi. And
No, we both have to stop looking at stream.
That's true.
Yeah, neither of us can look at stream. So here's what I'm doing. Is we're doing this lovely picture that... Actually, this is a birthday picture. Let me fix that. I'm not gonna use my birthday picture. Let me find something else.
What I'm saying is that you could put the image, because you already know what your image is going to be. You can put your image up, and then I don't look at stream, and should be fine.
I think this works. So here, we're gonna play a game called Who Am I? Where we have to guess the character that we are. Our characters were specifically picked by each other. So Tal picked my character, and I picked Tal's character. We're going to ask each other questions to figure out who we are. And the first to guess it wins. We're also making a drinking game out of this. If we ask a question and the answer is no, then we have to take a sip. All right. Although so not every question is, some questions are open-ended, yeah? Like we can ask something like what gender, or do they have to be yes or no?
Usually it's just yes or no questions, but if we want, we can always modify the game.
I don't mind doing yes or no questions. So let's set this up now. Bop. There we go.
Should I go ahead and change?
Once I tab out, absolutely. All right, so I won't be able to see chat during this time, but here we go. Okay, yes, now you can swap over.
Very well.
Okay, so who's gonna ask first? Who's gonna ask questions first?
You can ask the first question. I have chosen a very mean character. Like, it's gonna be difficult for you.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I picked a relatively easy one. Oh no! Okay, I'll go first. Am I a girl?
I'm pretty sure the answer is no.
Okay. Interesting. Your turn. Let me take my sip.
Okay. Is my character animated?
Yes.
Very well. Oh wait, okay, so let's make a guess after each question so that we can start
any
narrowing things
guesses?
down.
Any guess? Okay.
Yeah, any guess.
Let me make a little section for that. I'm actually have a notepad app open. So all right, not technically not a girl. This is kind of a shot in the dark and kind of topical since I literally read this comic last night. Jiwoo from Girl Crush?
It is not Jiwoo from Girl Crush.
Okay.
My question was, am I animated? You said yes.
Yes.
Am I Naruto?
No. Okay, let me take a sip. Okay, my next question. Am I a human?
I would say no.
Oh no!
I'm pretty sure the answer is no. I think, you know what? I'm not gonna leave you astray. I'm just gonna say no. You are not human.
Okay, interesting. What do you got for me?
You gotta make a character guess first.
We're doing that first. Okay, not a human, not a girl by technicality. Oh god. If this is gonna be from like Dark Souls, I don't know any Dark Souls creatures. Pyramid Head. Am I Pyramid Head?
You're not Pyramid Head.
Okay.
Let's quickly narrow this down. Am I from a video game?
No.
I'm not from a video game. I'm not Naruto, but I am animated. Am I SpongeBob SquarePants?
No! Not that easy. All right. Am I from a video game?
You are not from a video game.
Okay, thank God. Okay, there we go. I would have been scared if it was like a scary creature from a video game, and I'm like, I don't know. Okay.
It is. I shan't say.
My question. Wait, did you make a guess for your character? Oh, you did. Okay, my question. Am I Slender Man?
You are not. You're not Slender. You're not from a game.
Yeah, oh wait, Slenderman's a video game? I thought Slenderman was just, like, lore.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I think he did exist as a creepypasta before he was
Yeah,
a game.
I'm pretty sure he was just a creepypasta, yeah.
You're right, you're right.
Okay. I didn't even know he had a video game. Good to know. Alright, your question
What,
now.
you didn't... Wait a second, you didn't know he was from a video game?
I have to be completely honest with you. I hate horror. I hate horror.
Oh my god.
I avoid that shit, so I've never played Five Nights at Freddy.
Wow. I'm
Yeah.
quite stunned. I mean, have you heard of Collect My Pages?
I've heard of Collect My Pages, yes.
Okay. Okay. Interesting.
We actually
Fascinating.
have a Slenderman chatter who comes in every now and says collect my pages. It's really it's great. It's great. I shout outs to you, Slenderman.
I love it.
Your turn.
Okay. Am I from an anime?
No.
No.
I had to think about whether this technically counts or not, I guess.
Okay. I am animated. I'm not from an anime. I'm not from a video game. That makes me think Western media. And if it's technically not anime, that makes me think Western media that is often perceived as anime. So I'm
Not
starting to think
necessarily.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay, what character were you thinking?
I'm thinking... Am I Toph?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Am I from a TV show?
I hate to say it. No.
Oh,
I
no!
have chosen a very fucked up character for you to guess.
Oh no! I'm not, ooh.
You know what?
Okay.
I'll give you one hint. I'll give you one hint if that's okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
Your character's purple.
Oh, fun.
That is my
Very fun.
theming for you.
Not from a TV show in purple. Oh gosh. Maybe a webcomic? I swear there's like a purple character from... There's like a webtoon that I read forever ago that was like a strawberry mermaid princess's magical girl. And there was a purple girl in that. Wait, no, that's also a video game. Shoot. Ah!
Okay, so whatever you choose, it has to be something I know.
Yeah, that's true. I have to think about that. What's the Wait, no, that's technically a girl. You're a creature, you're purple, you're not from a video game or TV show. Man. Because my next guess would have been Cosmog, but the video game also takes that out. Man, I'm stumped. I don't even have a guess for you.
you can skip.
I'll skip, yeah.
Okay. So far the questions I've asked. I think the answer was no to I'm an anime. My question was from a character from Avatar: The Last Airbender. So my next question is, am I from a TV show?
No.
The answer is no. Okay, so I'm animated, not from an anime, nor from a TV show. That makes me think movie or commercial. I could be a mascot. I could be a mascot.
True.
Okay, so movie. Is this, and it's not an anime movie, but it makes you think maybe it could be an anime movie. Am I Simba?
Am I what?
Am I Simba?
Oh,
From The
you're just
Lion
jumping
King?
straight to a character. I see. No.
Wait, did I not ask a question?
No, you did not.
Oh, am I from a movie?
Wait, no, you know you did. You said not from a TV show. Right,
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
dumb.
there you
Never
go.
Yes, you're not Simba. Okay. So, my next question is, am I from a book?
I would not say you're from a book.
Okay.
Pretty sure there are no books about this guy. But who's to say, really? I have no idea.
Okay, sip taken. Am I a
I'm gonna get you so
chupacabra?
fucked up. I don't think you're a chupacabra.
Okay,
But to be honest, I don't know what this thing is. Let me look it up.
Okay, I was thinking like not like a specific character with that
Oh,
guess,
gross.
but like just the concept of chupacabras. So okay, so not a chupacabra.
As a reminder, you are purple.
Yes. Chupacabras could be purple. We don't know.
I have no idea. You're right. It could be anything.
Your turn.
Okay. So, I'm not from a TV show. I'm not from an anime. Am I from a movie?
Yes, you are.
I am from a movie. So, Chula started this line of questioning by saying she chose a very easy character for me. Am I the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland?
No. Okay. My next question. Am I from the internet?
You do exist on the internet. I would not say you are from the internet.
Okay, gotcha. You know, I was thinking like memes and stuff. Okay.
When I played this with my husband, one of the things I had him guess was the what is it? The Wizard Money Gang. I don't remember what it's called, but he showed me that meme. I hadn't heard of it before him. And he could not guess it. It was I mean, I've been choosing fucked up characters for people to guess.
Man, I picked something nice. Okay, I'm not from the internet. I am purple. Am I an Aurora Borealis?
No, you're not Aurora Borealis. You are a character.
Okay, that helps.
Okay. Did you ask a question aside from asking if you are Aurora
Yes,
Borealis?
I've asked if I'm from the internet. Like if I was an
Okay.
internet meme or something.
Got it. Okay, so I'm from a movie. Not technically anime, but I am animated. Am I 3D animated?
Yes.
Am I Disgust from Inside Out?
No. Am I from a movie?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, everything has been no. That does
I'm
not-
getting you so fucked up.
This has made it so much harder. Okay. Am I a character? Because the only idea I have is folklore. Is if it's not from a book, but I guess technically folklore could be considered a book. Am I Rapunzel?
You are not Rapunzel.
That is a guess because I'm not a girl nor a human. So
That's my next question. Am I human?
interesting answer for you. Sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay, so that means I'm some sort of shapeshifter, or maybe I have like a true form. Oh, I forget. I think the answer was yes to 3D animated.
Yes.
I am from a movie. I'm 3D animated, and I am sometimes human. Oh my god. It must be something I know. And since it's animated, I have to assume it must be a like children's media. So what children's movie has the 3D children's movie has a character that transforms from non-human to human? 3D character. That's stumping me a little bit. I'm thinking. Am I the Rock from Moana?
No. I can't be from I'm not from the internet, so it's not going to be a YouTube video. It's not a YouTube video. Otherwise that would be internet. Not from TV show, not from book, not from video game, not from the internet, not from a movie. Am I from folklore?
You are not from folklore.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You know, I will say, earlier I chose Barney the dinosaur for you.
That would have been so funny.
But then I used it in my lies, so I was like, shit, I can't do Barney the dinosaur anymore.
Understandable, but also fuck
So
you!
I chose something else real quick.
Okay. Oh, not from folklore. Creature.
We're playing the Akinator game right now. We are the Akinators.
We kind of are. But I can't be Akinator because I'm not from the internet. Oh man. If it was from a book, like if it was from a comic, I feel like book would cover that. Since it's not from a book, it can't be a comic either.
I agree.
Yeah. So that's out of the question. But still a fictional character.
I said something earlier that got a chuckle out of you, if that gives you a hint.
Oh no.
Could be anything.
Could be anything. I think I pass for my guess this round. I really need like a location to be able to really guess.
Very well. Okay, I'm a 3D character from a movie.
Yep.
That can transform. That is sometimes human, not necessarily transform. That is sometimes human and sometimes not human. Okay, let's narrow it down. Am I masculine?
No.
I'm not masculine.
Mm-hmm.
3D animated. Okay, first thought after you said not masculine was a Little Mermaid. She was human for a bit, but she's not 3D animated. And I'm thinking, what else is there? What else? Oh my god, frick. What transforming 3D character? Am I okay? This is like a grand overarching guess because
yes.
this character is everything.
Yeah.
Am I Barbie?
No. But very interesting guess. That gives me a good question. Am I a toy?
You are very often a toy.
Okay.
But you're not like Barbie. You're not like a toy. But
Okay.
you're very often a toy. More often than like a movie or a video game.
So not like I started as a toy.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh, okay. Often a toy. Am I...
You say you chose a easy character for me. I
did.
straight up can't think of anything.
You have actually managed to narrow things down quite a bit. I have not even found... This is the closest to a yes answer I've gotten. I'm pretty buzzed, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go with... But I'm not a girl. The problem is every time I think of something purple, I always think of girl.
I should have thought of a girl for you.
Yeah, that's fair.
I should have thought of a magical girl, honestly.
I was kind of expecting you to come out here with like a fucking character from Sailor Moon, I'm not gonna lie.
Unfortunately, I'm not so kind.
Often a toy. But still
And you're
a
purple, don't
character.
forget that guy.
And I'm purple. Am I Count Chocula?
No, but you are thinking in the right direction.
Good to know.
Okay. So I am not masculine. I can transform. I'm from a movie. I'm 3D.
Yes.
I'm gonna start guessing colors. I'm gonna start guessing limbs.
Okay.
I'm human sometimes.
Yes.
Oh my god. Am I purple?
No.
I'm not purple.
Mm-mm.
Oh, frick. 3D animated. 3D animated. I gotta think of something that's 3D animated. And I'm from a movie. Like, notably a movie. I'm not like
Oh, yeah.
a TV show that got turned into a movie.
Yeah. You are a movie first.
Oh, man. Movie first. I'm like losing the thought of every movie ever. And I'm not purple. And I'm not purple. Who else is shapeshifting? Am I Ursula?
Ooh, interesting guess. No.
Oh, but she's not 3D.
That is a 2D character, yes.
Frick.
Okay. Next question. Am I a product mascot?
You are a product mascot.
Thank God! A purple
Fucking killing
product
me.
mascot.
You've got it. I think you're already there.
It's a start. I'm trying to remember if there's any like cereal mascots that are purple. And I know
I've chosen a lot of cereal mascots in the past to fuck with people.
The only thing I can think of is like the Boo Berry mascot, who I think is actually pink.
He's not blue?
I know I could have sworn Boo Berry mascot was pink, but I could be wrong. So if you're not probably. And I know Lucky Charms guy is mostly green. My brain is going. Toucan Sam is blue. Hum. Oh, I know this is wrong. I know this is wrong because this is not purple. But my friend, my brain is going to, the Geico Gecko.
Everybody loves the Geico Gecko.
I do really like the Geico Gecko.
You know why I love the Geico Gecko?
I like the accent.
Me too. I like the accent.
So I need you to know that I've been really, this is so off topic, but I've been really mad about the fact that that Siri, like all of those virtual assistants are like always made feminine. Like Siri, like Cortana, like
I mean,
Alexa.
there's some sexism in there, so I agree.
So I have changed my Siri to be an Australian man.
Oh, nice.
Oh, zero regrets.
Dude, I mean, I meant to mention this during my like little H-Bomber guy spiel, but I fucking love when the essay video YouTuber is British or Australian or whatever. Like, there's something about it, because I think I've been like grown up on all these documentaries that have narration from a person with an accent. So I'm like primed. And also I was like a I was like a Dan and Phil fan as a kid, and I liked Doctor Who and all that stupid stuff.
I understand. Okay, so I am gonna go with this. Am I Boo Berry?
You are not a Boo Berry.
Okay. That was my guess for this round.
I'm gonna start guessing limbs. Do I have 2 hands and 2 feet?
Yes.
Okay. And I can turn into a person sometimes. And I'm human. No, and I'm 3D.
Yes.
My goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. How about, am I the evil stepmom from Rapunzel?
Interesting, but no.
Does she turn into anything? I think the answer is yes, right?
No, I think she just ages and de-ages, actually. I'm fairly certain she doesn't turn into a monster. She just ages and de-ages.
Very well, very well.
Okay, I'm gonna narrow this down. Am I a food mascot?
You are a food mascot.
Okay. Food mascot. Okay, cool. Am I Grimace?
You are Grimace from McDonald's mascots. You are a purple Grimace.
Oh
Let's go.
my god! Alright, hold on, I gotta open my OBS now. Oh, you never changed your Foogie!
What? But I did.
Oh, it's not showing up on my end, it's changed. That's so weird.
Yeah, when I refresh the page, when I refresh the page, I'm still Foogie. I'm still Mr. Grimace.
That's so weird. I wonder if it would change when I refresh.
Man,
anyway.
that must be so difficult for the viewers as well.
Oh yeah, I see. Like it did change on my. Why did the input not change? Let me futz with this. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Nobody actually knew what I was. But
Okay, it's
yeah,
time for me
no,
to
even
shoot
updating
questions.
it didn't change. Okay, so the answer was you were Fiona from Shrek.
Oh my god!
You're sometimes human.
Oh my god, you're right. I'm so focused on like Disney properties because it's a kids movie. Well, it's a 3D animated movie.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness
Okay, let me
gracious.
hide that, and I'm gonna change back to my Foogie. Whoop. Hello,
I'm
yes,
okay with
I am
being Grimace.
Fiona. Yeah, that's so weird that didn't change because I actually see you on the Foogie website as having changed, but
It
you
is what
didn't.
it is.
Yeah, you didn't on my OBS. So I'm gonna chalk this down back to the oh, I'm having tech issues right now. It's fucking Grimace. Okay.
Somebody.
Okay, I gotta read some of the chat messages that happened while I was going. Chula is going to lose, zero question. Oh, absolutely.
I can't believe I lost. I chose such a hard character for you.
You did. It was a hard character. But it got a little easier once I actually managed to get the mascot part. Oh my god, Barbie is a good guess.
Ah, man. Barbie could be anything.
Removing that in case we look at chat. I was completely tabbed out from chat. So sorry I missed you all, by the way. Hello! Geico Gecko's name is Martin. Really? His name is Martin?
No,
But-
he's the Geico Gecko. Come on, guys.
Are you doing
His
guess?
name is Mr. Geico Gecko.
Are you doing guess my character? Yes, I was doing guess my character. Where we were doing like a guess who kind of thing. Somebody. So you technically didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong with regards to the Foogie. Next time I think if we do this game again, I'm probably going to use the tape tools things that I was recommended.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that may be the better option in terms of that tech-wise. All right, so that's the last of our games. The last thing that we've got is we can do viewer Q&A. Does anybody in chat want to ask anything to Tal?
I know they do. I have such a rich, interesting, mysterious
sure.
life. I know they're so itching to ask so many questions because I'm so mysterious.
We thought it was the Foogie. That's why I said it was impossible. I understand. That would have been difficult. I almost asked if it was a VTuber at one point. The only reason I didn't guess if it's a VTuber is because you said not from the internet.
That's true.
Favorite cereal mascot? I like the Cookie Crisp Wolf.
Ooh, that's a good pick.
What about you?
Let me think. I'd have to think about it. You know what I don't like is the
Oh, yeah?
Cinnamon Crunch cinnamon mascots, like the little guys that are
Oh,
just the
those are
cereal.
so ugly, yeah.
It makes me sad because they used to be like a guy, I'm pretty sure.
I absolutely agree with you. I don't remember what the old Cinnamon Toast Crunch mascot used to look like. Next question,
Favorite
potato?
cereal mascot. You know what? I'll say Cookie Crisp too, because I really like the Cookie
No,
Crisps.
I actually the reason that I pick Cookie Crisp is I love the bit they have of like Cookie Crisp, you know, the wolf, you know? I think it's great.
Oh wait,
That's so
wait!
smart.
I know who my favorite cereal mascot
Oh,
is.
oh, yeah?
It's Tony the Tiger.
Oh, that's so fair. Were you one of those Tony the Tigers x the Grinch shippers? The giggle tells me yes.
Oh my goodness, no!
Oh my gosh.
He's just a hot box of rocks. I mean, we can all see it.
Yeah, true. Peppa's burning question is, how was your day?
My day was very lazy. This weekend I started developing a little bit of a cold. So previously I was building like one piece of furniture a day because I've just moved into my new place and it's completely empty. I needed to get it furnished. So I've been building a piece of furniture a day, but today and yesterday, in fact, I have not built a piece of furniture.
Furniture takes hours to build. I understand.
Yeah, my
Taking a
vanity
break
took
is
like 7
important.
hours, but it's been pretty good.
Yeah. So fair, so fair. Have you ever done a voice or a character once that you want to do again, whether it was for a tabletop RPG or just as a bit? I think I've talked about this before. I would kill to be able to do like an Ojo-sama professionally. I've never been able to do an Ojo-sama professionally. I would love to speak like this for a professional character. But I'm far away from it. What about you, Tal?
I've never had any interest in voicing. Well, no, that's a little bit of a lie. I mean, I think voice acting would be really cool to do, but I'm not confident enough in not only like my voice in general, but like in my delivery to ever take that role. I'm much more comfortable drawing. I don't find my voice very interesting to listen to.
Once again, I really think that the benefit to your voice in particular is that you have a really good relaxing voice, something that's nice to listen to.
Perhaps one day I'll break into the into the NSFW ASMR sphere.
I just realized I had 2 BGMs playing this whole time. I'm so sorry. Why did no one tell me? That's been fixed. Okay, tech issues, all these problems aside. All right. Any other questions y'all have for us, or should we about wrap it up and start looking for some place to raid? Mostly gaming. Yeah, Tony the Tiger is really popular. I do understand where it came from.
Meow, 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 meow,
I thought the
meow,
double
meow,
BGMs
meow,
was on
meow,
purpose.
meow, meow.
No, it was not. I was trying to make sure that the Kirby was audible. Alright, favorite Nagito? Oh, my Fugi stopped working. Okay.
Favorite Nagito. Actually, I have a piece.
There we go.
I participated in a Nagito Komaeda fanzine, and my illustration for that fanzine is an illustration of the various Nagitos that exist, like lying in a bed together.
Hello?
Not like in a romantic way or anything, but they're just hanging out. Link in chat.
Oh my god.
Of these Nagito Komaedas, I think I like the default one, probably. the normal one. It's got a classic look.
I
I kind of like...
Yeah, that's so fair. I think my favorite Nagito Komaeda is Sifrin from In Stars and Time.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a good question though.
Hey, it's Brennan Zillihu. Hey. When did you join stream?
Hello, Zillihu! During the Guest Who game.
Brennan Zillihu is an IRL friend of mine.
Understandable. Most underrated music genre, in your opinion? Personal opinion, folk music. Not enough people like folk music. It's beautiful. It's not the same as country. I grew up on it, and it makes me so happy. Makes my brain go brrrr. fair. What about you, Tal?
I don't have a good pick. I don't listen to a ton of music.
That's so fair. If you had
I don't know, banging pots and pans, bro. Give it a chance.
If you had the experience to play D&D or play a related type of game, what has been your favorite character and why? What about you, Tal? You've played tabletop games, right?
I have, specifically with Brendan Zillihu. Brendan Zillihu was the DM for the games that I've
Oh.
played before.
Makes sense, makes sense.
I usually lean towards self-insert characters. I like me. I'm a big fan of me.
That's so fair. I love the confidence.
I like Fig. Fig is probably my favorite character design. They're a good fit.
Okay. I think for my personal taste, I love to play idiots. I think playing a character that is stupid, entirely dumbass in some way or regard, be that if it's let's say strategically or socially or book smarts wise, just a complete dumbass is absolutely my favorite kind of character, especially socially. I think social dumbasses are my favorite. We love Chula's idiots. Thank you very much.
I have a question for you, Chula.
Oh.
Are all your idiots also stinky?
Some of them. My first idiot was a fish. Her name is Annika.
Ooh.
I love her very much. She was a social idiot. She was like decently smart in other regards, but she could not talk to people for the life of her. She's also very murderous and kind of evil. But so I would say that she is stinky on the in the sense of being a fish. My current social idiot, the one that I'm playing now, who is a magical girl, her name is Circini, and she's a Starlit Sentinel archetype for Pathfinder 2e. She is stinky because she does not bathe. But I would say that my other idiots are pretty clean, actually. I'm lying, she does bathe sometimes, but you know, she's like not very well kept, you know what I mean? Yeah, Circini! Oh, I feel like that's good. Let's find somebody to raid. Let's see who's live. While my computer stops like slowly deteriorating and having more and more tech issues. Oh, you know, I have literally never managed to raid into Half, who did the art for my icon on Discord. Let's go into Half, who's playing Warhammer 40k. Let's go!
Yippee!
Thank you all so much for coming. It's been an absolute delight. Thanks for appearing for Cat's Pajamas. Thanks so much to everybody who submitted a question. Thank you for your patience during all of the tech issues. Hopefully next time will be better. I will see you again soon. So long.
So long.
Remember,
Thank you for joining me.
remember to Wahoo raid on your way out, and Tal, if you'll do one final pitch of your stuff for me while we're waiting for the raid countdown.
I do very chill streams of art. I do mostly drawing streams. Nothing special about it. But if you would like to join me every day, 6 a.m. Eastern time, I will be there, usually, probably. And that's about it. Nothing special to say. Come hang out, perhaps.
Yeah, that would be lovely. I highly recommend checking out Tal's art if you get the chance. It's absolutely wonderful. Alright, that'll work out. One, and go! Catch y'all later! I'll see you again on
Bye-bye.
Wednesday! Bye-bye!
Bye-bye, yata.
Oh my god, the tech issues were insane. I'm so sorry.